We are live.
Yeah,
Are we?
Yes, we are.
we should be.
Hi, motherfuckers.
Hey.
Bonjour.
So, welcome to the Alchemy Bunch.
I really like those pictures. No, okay.
We've got joining us today. We've got Jonathan, some random geek,
Hello there.
and Isaiah, who is not saying
Say hi, Isaiah.
And then we have Julie.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello, everybody.
babes.
And everybody's napping for the weekend.
That was more of a depression nap, to be honest, but
Yeah, things are a little sad here in America right now.
The election
Yeah,
has
that-
now become officially about replacing RBG and is no longer going to be about the 200,000 people that Trump allowed to die.
I mean, if they if they choose a new justice before that,
Oh, Joe Biden has to run on a pact in the court. That's what he has to do now.
he's not going to.
No, he's not, but he should.
He's useless.
He should, yes, but like I don't know how well. My internet's still unstable, isn't it?
No, but we can. If you talk not too fast, we can understand you. Kinda.
It's I'm yeah. Well, that's the thing.
All of our bandwidth is
want
not
them-
good right now.
It's whole all the time.
Mine is good. For
John
once.
Brockman's good.
Yeah,
For
John
once,
Roberts.
mine is good. That's
And John-
because ex-partners has gone at his apartment because he already found an apartment, of course. He got his bed today, and he's gone to check his internet connection or whatever.
And apparently you are moving to Switzerland?
No, I'm not.
Tavi, I have like they look into like Biden's records on like the justices that he vouched for
He has a bad record.
He helped get Clarence Thomas in there.
and Anthony Scalia.
Yeah.
So
So-
so that's kind of like the point I've been trying to make. Some people said, "Well, we're fucked." I just said, "Oh fuck," as in because like people think, "Well, no, the Supreme Court has lost. We're fucked now if Trump gets another nominee." No, the Supreme Court has been like shitty for like the last 50 years since the 70s, according to like the Adam Cohen, the author of
They immediately walked back Roe v. Wade. They've been... And, of course, Roe v. Wade has been gutted over and over again by these fucking conservative ass clowns. Well, I shouldn't call them conservative. The Democrats are the conservatives. I'm talking about the fash.
Yes, that's the situation.
Yeah, because honestly, Biden is like, he's Bush, basically.
Yes.
No, I expect Biden to be competent. And
Yeah.
I don't think that Biden
I
has ever been a
don't.
cocaine addict.
Well,
Why do you
the-
expect
the-
him to be
the
competent?
The sad thing is that the country's median age is 30 to 40, and that there are two guys in their late 70s running, two old white guys. So that tells you a lot about this country.
And I think the median age in the Senate is like 65. And of course, the Senate's
I
also like
mean,
90% white and like 75%
People vote
male.
for those guys, so people who are younger don't get the votes. So
More stupid in this country.
that's not true. Obama was young compared
Younger.
to.
Yeah.
He's not as young as my motherfucker, but
Yeah.
40s or something like that.
And
he
Ali.
is Mehmet's age.
Ali, yes, the constitutional loophole of out-of-session judicial appointments does still exist. And Mitch McConnell could let Trump take advantage of that.
And he will, because
if he loses
he's a
enough Republican
motherfucker.
votes, because I mean, in 2016 we can't do anything. It's too close to an election, and that was like 8 months out. And now, of course, we are 1 month out from an election. So some Republicans might have some shame, and that might be enough. But
Some of them, I've seen 3 so far.
Yeah.
Susan Collins and 2 others have said they wouldn't vote. They would vote against.
Yeah.
That's good.
Is that enough?
Yes, I think we're at 52 Republicans in the Senate.
I mean, at this point, if they choose justice before the election, you have no reason to vote. People will find no reason to vote for Biden at all.
No, 3 Republicans is not enough.
You need 4, no?
Yeah. 3 Republicans gets them down to 50, which is a tie, and what's his nuts? Lego hair. Mike Pence would be able to break that.
Lego hair.
Hey, why is he called
Mike
Lego
Pence.
hair? Huh?
Because his hair looks like he's wearing Lego.
Oh, I see.
They look like the Sims hair. A bunch of clay on his head. That's funny.
But yeah, this is...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
Collins is a vile piece of shit. She is a weak, pathetic motherfucker.
Yeah, she betrayed everyone with the Kavanaugh thing.
Yeah, the Kavanaugh appointment.
Mm.
But yeah, she's a Republican, isn't she?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trust a Democrat as far as I can speak, so let alone a Republican.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and where was I thinking? But that's the thing with like Mitch McConnell's like hypocrisy, as like they don't care. It's all about power, pure and simple.
Yep.
Oh, so you can't shame people to be like shameless or
No,
like,
they know they are.
Once again,
but that's the
1984,
scary-
George Orwell was right on the money. It's all about power,
yes.
nothing else.
And that's what's scary about the Republicans now, is that their hypocrisy is so blatantly out there in the open. Their base doesn't care. They can be this out and open with their hypocrisy and power.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially.
Oh, Steve wrote to his senator. Oh God. Oh no. Burn shit up, babes. Writing to your fucking senators isn't going to do shit. Oh God. In a video game. Sorry. I mean, friends, I can tell you to burn shit up. No one is going to. Even the fucking FBI has said that Antifa isn't a terrorist organization. So.
Yeah, I did like those pictures you put on your social media profile, Leto. They were pretty awesome.
Which ones?
Well, there was the black and white one where you were like smiling at the camera or something. So I thought that was funny.
Pictures of me when I was a kiddo.
Yeah, it was like some
when
90s
I was
stuff.
Young and hot. I miss my young self.
Yeah. Are you that old?
But then
yeah, she's the oldest person in the podcast. She's
right
like 50.
Now, yeah. I'm 41.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow? 41 isn't that old.
41 is ancient and decrepit.
I'm just saying, like, when I saw that picture, like, I thought, like, you were, like, around, like, 28 or something.
Which one? The one with the white hair?
Yeah, because I'm 27. So.
Yeah, no, I was 18. 19, something like that. I got that hair color when I turned 18, so there's no roots, so I'm 18. There you go.
Sweet.
I remember it. I spent 6 hours with the fucking bleach on my head.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too, but it's too much work. I'm not doing that again. Yeah, anyways, the US is fucked. What else?
Liberals think some liberals think that voting is direct action, just like how some
Yeah,
liberals.
I saw, but liberals.
And that's the thing.
I'm giving less and less of a fuck about them. Oh God, Jonathan.
You are completely paused.
Yeah, please, Jonathan, try to turn it off and on again. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, power cycle your router or something.
All right.
What? What turf with the turf AI app? What? I read something in the
turf
chat.
With the turf AI. Oh, she killed the story. Some turf killed a story.
What did you guys think about the discovery of possible life on Venus?
I had not heard about that. That sounds interesting.
I heard about that, and I'm sorry to say I don't give a shit. It's probably like microbes also. Well,
Yeah.
microbes.
They discovered phosphine gas. Interesting.
I like Venus because Björk's song is called Venus is a Boy. So.
Oh, it's the goddess.
Yeah.
Well, the goddess. Oh, you like Björk?
Yeah.
I like her too. She's cool.
You don't meet many black people who probably know who that is, just to be honest.
Well, with the internet now,
there are a lot of black nerds out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that Björk isn't necessarily nerd music, but she's totally nerd music. Her music is so weird. You have to be a music nerd to appreciate it.
Yeah, I like it. I haven't listened to so much of it, but I like what I hear.
I'm not a fan of everything. I think she relies too much on dissonance, and I'm not sure I like it, but
her voice is weird.
Intellectually, I like it, and the song "Bachelorette" is just a masterpiece.
Yeah, her voice is really weird. I've noticed.
She can't sing though.
Yeah.
Marty says, "I thought they'd found life on people with a penis." I misheard, I guess.
No intellectual life on penises.
She was stalked though by an obsessive fan. Remember that?
No.
Yeah, Björk was stalked one time by a guy. So
we're going in all directions right now. My brains is. So yeah, I'm going to Normandy soon.
Normandy. You gonna move in with Mylan?
Oh yeah. I haven't. The thing I hope. I don't have the apartment in Lyon's suburbs. That really sucks because Normandy is far away. That is the only downside though, because Mylan is cool as fuck. So.
What about the weather in Normandy?
Oh, it's going to be less hot than here because we're still in a heat wave. So. Which is ridiculous.
I hear you get a lot of storms on the beaches.
Shut up.
World War II pun for the win.
Yeah, I knew World War II was going to come in this somewhere.
The Virginia opened early voting polls. The general election. Trump supporters showed up. Good. Damn.
Yeah, there's like long lines and shit.
They block. Why would they? Fucking. They're literally fascists. Okay, I mean there's.
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah, how's
internet
the internet?
connection is fine, Marty. It's not as good as here, but it's fine.
Mass Effect. Oh yeah, Normandy.
I think Americans only know Normandy aside from Paris, yes, in France.
Well, it depends. There are a lot of bougie assholes who love Cannes.
Oh yes, with the movie festival, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's Nice or Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of rich people know about the southern coast. But
it's called the Côte d'Azur, the Azure Coast. Azure is a
it's not
shade
actually
of blue
though.
No. It's kind of gray from the fucking yacht, the boats.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that fucking word anyway? Y-A-T.
Y-A-C-H-T? Yacht?
Yeah. Oh, yacht. We say yacht in French.
Yacht.
Which is weird.
In German, it would probably be yacht.
Yacht.
Normandy is basically Denmark. Shut up, David. I'm not in the mood today.
Well, I mean, the Danes did a whole lot of fucking when they went down there, so yeah.
Yeah. They didn't stop in Normandy, though. They went in Brittany too, and...
Is it Brittany with a Y or Brittany with an I?
This little heart over the eye.
It's in French. It's Bretagne, but I don't think you are able to pronounce that.
Bretagne? The fuck is that?
Yeah. Bretagne. That sound is very French. It's the inverse
of your... It's very
your
Romance. You also get that sound in Spanish and Portuguese and probably Italian.
Well, I wonder when French people go to New Orleans, what they think of the Cajun stuff.
We don't understand Cajuns. They don't speak French. They speak Cajun.
It's a whole other dialect.
We barely understand French Canadians, so, you know.
Quebecois?
Yeah. Hell, we barely understand people from the north of France and the south of France as it is. Like people who live in the Basque country, the French Basque country, they have thick ass accents. There's a whole conversation about penis in the chat.
Open carry penis substitutes.
Is it true that Bridget Bardot's a fascist?
Yes, she's a piece of shit.
Oh man.
And she's also like 120 years old. I don't know. She's super old and she's an asshole.
Yeah.
And yeah, she votes for Le Pen, so. Geek turned it off and on again. Did it work?
He is apparently somewhat in the room with us. But another thing.
There's the three dots after his name. He's not here yet.
Doesn't look like power cycling helped.
So are you guys getting ready for the Civil War coming up in this country?
I'm thinking about buying some guns.
I'm not in your country, so.
Well, you can just watch this on the news. Don't worry, it'll spread. It'll spread over there. Don't worry.
I hope we can find.
Maybe the French can invade America.
No, we don't have an army anymore.
I thought you had like the third most powerful army in the world.
It's become voluntary, so.
Well, they have nukes.
We have, but they're not.
Okay, so maybe the French can nuke America. That would be nice.
No, you're here. You're there. I mean, Jonathan.
It doesn't look like.
Is he immobile or immobile?
Yeah, he was trying to talk.
Frozen.
but it doesn't look like anything is working.
Yeah, I hope we can welcome some of you as refugees, though, because if that happens,
now he's moving.
oh, Jonathan, you move. Can you talk?
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Yay! I
Yes!
hear you.
No, I have to use my fucking hotspot on my phone, so I have to use my fucking mobile data to get
God.
the fucking good internet connection. What the
Yeah,
point?
well, it works better than your home connection. It's still low bandwidth, but you don't sound like a fucking robot.
Yeah. So what's going on? Is your brother watching porn and using up all the bandwidth?
It's just Comcast. It just sucks. I just don't know. I guess we had to write a word as strong and email to the Xfinity to like maybe something that happens. I don't know. It's just like my internet's been like shit for like weeks. I've been like speed testing my connection to see if like is it a good evening to like stream on Twitch, and I never felt confident to like have a good internet connection to stream on Twitch. So I'm probably just gonna have to use my mobile data just for like all my Twitch streaming or any kind of streaming I want to do.
If you game, you're not going. Your phone isn't going to be enough.
It was enough one stream though. I did actually have to use it for one stream.
What do you guys think about Trump banning TikTok? I don't do TikTok, so I could give a shit less.
More fashy bullshit.
Yeah, it's more fascist bullshit. He's just anti-China right now because they're competition.
I agree, it's bullshit, but TikTok is shite.
Yeah.
Their data collecting is even worse than Google, so
well, yeah, we're just in a
don't go on TikTok, babes. But it shouldn't be. I mean, your president has way too much power.
Well, yes, and people and liberals seem to like just be fine with like just someone else having that power, just like so long as someone else.
Yeah, there's no really counter power, isn't it?
Not really. Well, the Senate and the Congress is supposed to be the counterpoint in it, but like,
and the courts can sometimes put a check on executive actions. But in this case, as I understand, he fully has the authority to do this, and there's nothing that the courts can do. It would have to be the legislature, and the Republicans ain't going to do shit.
Isn't there a limit on the number of
executive orders
a president can?
Nope.
Why didn't Obama use executive orders to force some cool stuff?
Well, he tried
because he wasn't that cool guy.
Yeah, he wasn't that cool guy. That's the thing. It's like liberals are never going to like admit this either. They want to believe that they can push Biden further left, and yet I haven't like asked them, but I bet they'll answer with like whatever. Because like I should ask them, hey, we were able to push Obama further left.
Yeah, but TikTok is shit though.
But they did manage to troll Trump by getting that Tulsa rally to be pretty much empty. Allie's right. Yeah. That's why he's banning it. Although, no. Officially, it's
I know. It's not because it's shit. It's because they went after him.
Good news. My birthday is in a month and a half.
Okay.
And how old are you in a month and a half? 28?
Yeah, but I look like I'm 19.
Yeah, you look very young. It's cool.
Yeah. What do you say? Black don't crack.
Oh, fuck you. That's because white people don't know how to moisturize properly.
Yeah, maybe.
We're fragile from the sun and we don't moisturize.
No, I certainly don't. And so yeah, I don't know what to do now. I guess again, I probably should just like research like military dictatorships and see what the left did then, other than just being like getting kidnapped and tortured and killed by the military dictatorship. Because I'm just predicting that's what's going to happen.
Marty says Trump is president because Obama trolled him at the correspondence dinner.
Yes, that's right. Did happen, and Trump was upset about that. And giant snowflake, and
yeah, he is.
That did push him toward running. I don't know if that was the only thing. He was thinking about running for a long time.
He's president because people voted for him mostly.
And
Yeah.
here was a
And
bad
Hillary
candidate.
did a shit job at campaigning. She botched it.
She didn't campaign in Michigan, Wisconsin, or Pennsylvania. Obama drank the water in Flint, Michigan, and
No,
like
but also
the
her
Dems.
campaign, the little campaign she did was basically, I'm not Trump, vote for me.
Yeah, exactly. And
I mean, you don't run like that. I'm not a politician, and even I know that. You have to give people something.
But they just assume that they're going to base or the left is going to like vote for them. And that's Biden's strategy as well.
Why would that's what I'm telling them since 2016? Why would leftists vote for Hillary or Biden Biden?
Because
I see why.
Trump is literally a fascist.
But
the Republicans are the fascist party, and voting is something that we can do to try and pull back, to keep the damage to a minimum.
I'm not giving my opinion here. Right. I already gave my opinion on all that, but that's how things are. That's why people didn't vote for Hillary, and why I think they're not going to vote for Biden as much as liberals expect. Left-wingers don't want to vote for right-wingers, and a lot of very marginalized people have nothing to lose, basically, because life under Biden and Harris, Harris was really a bad choice.
She was obvious.
It was obvious. But
I mean,
protested if like,
the
Biden
very marginalized folks. She's the last person they wanted.
Oh yeah,
and the Dems lost a lot of votes, I think, with that choice. But because she's the embodiment of police brutality in the U.S. She likes that. Come on.
I agree, Mithro. It's harm reduction. If progressives vote Biden, it will be with a heavy heart. Here's the thing.
It's harm reduction for middle class white people.
Mostly, yes, exactly.
Because people, because the very poor, the disabled, the indigenous,
he's not going to do shit for him. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
they're not going to see a difference between the two. Let's be honest here. He's not going to close the fucking concentration camps.
I agree.
He's not going to defund the fucking police. With Kamala Harris?
He promised to increase the funding
he promised to increase their funding because he's an asshole.
Yeah, well, like the people are rioting everywhere in the US at the sound of defund the police, and the guy choose Kamala Harris.
What do you guys want? Trump for another 4 years? So
that's the thing. We're choosing between bad and worse.
Yeah,
the Trump is the Republicans are literally fascist. That's
why would they have the worst?
You're never going to have an actual progressive candidate.
No,
not with this system. That was the system bribery that we have.
That's what happens in France. Every election, people are like, you have to vote for that person because
Macron.
Marine Le Pen is going to win. We're always asking the very left to compromise to the right, but never the other way around. And I understand why American leftists are pissed. Let's be very clear now. I don't think leftists shouldn't vote for Biden. I think they should. But if they don't, I get it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can get. I'm not going to shame someone for not voting for Biden. I'll shame someone.
I didn't vote for Macron in my own country, so I'm not going to give because honestly, he didn't need my vote anyways. But
yeah, I don't think Biden needs my vote either.
Marine Le Pen is never going to be elected.
What if Léa Seydoux ran in France?
What?
No, it's a French actress, Léa Seydoux or Seydoux.
Oh yes, with the blue hair.
Yeah.
What if Bjork ran?
She's from Iceland. Maybe.
Do you have to be a French citizen to be president of France?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bjork just has to become a French citizen then, because it's in America you had to be a naturalized citizen of U.S.
No. In France, if you have the French nationality, you can run for president regardless of where you were born.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
like what's her name? Ilhan Omar, president. Well, no, she would. No one. A black woman would never ever be elected in France.
A Muslim woman from Somalia.
Woman.
Even if she wasn't Muslim, I mean, she's a woman. She's black. Forget it. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't
Absolutely
have
myth.
your
the Dems should go nuclear. The Dems should. We should pack the courts. We should pass constitutional amendments. You should do all sorts of shit, but they're not gonna.
They're not gonna. Joe Biden's not gonna. He still.
Do you want guillotines?
Yes, we want guillotines. We build one.
Honestly, it's kind of time.
Yeah, that is kind of time. In a video game, guillotines, yes. And
no, but I mean as a symbol. I'm joking about guillotines, but honestly, it's kind of time the American people wake the fuck up and retake the power in their own country, because you don't have any. As long as the fucking electoral college exists, who you actually want for presidents.
We need to get rid of the presidency for one thing. And the Senate.
We do.
No, but if you can't get, it's a little far for some people, not for me. Let's be clear. But at least, for fuck's sake, direct democracy, not indirect. It's shit.
But that's part of my question too. Like I see Shy, you take it as like do what you can. But I should probably been more specific. Why should I bother trying to convince liberals not to be liberals and to be anarchists? Why should I try radicalizing liberals when they seem to be like majority of them?
They don't care. I decided I've given them the benefit of the doubt for a long time. And I'm too tired for that shit now. What I see is they don't care. Well, maybe they care, but it doesn't matter. Actions matters, not words. I don't give a shit about what they say anymore. As long as they do nothing.
Zaya, are you huffing glue on our stream?
Oh, sorry. I've always liked the way how glue smells for some reason.
It's okay.
And on that note, I'm glad I could make everyone feel happy in this shitty time.
Yay!
For the podcast listeners, it's Elmer's glue. I don't think you can huff Elmer's.
It does smell good, though.
The Elmer's glue does smell good, actually.
Yeah.
I always like this.
Pretty sure Elmer's
we don't have Elmer's in France. We have Cleopatra, but it smells the same, like almonds.
But yeah.
When I was a kid, I ate that fucking glue.
I still kind of do eat glue, actually.
No, don't do that. It's not good for your stomach.
Yeah, I know.
And your butthole.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Don't eat glue, even if it smells good.
Elmer's glue is plastic. Don't eat Elmer's. Some pastes are okay. They're just flour and water.
But, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's mostly
but the stuff you can buy in the store is not gonna be that.
I mean, as a kid, when we do arts and crafts and use Elmer's glue and something like that, I like to play with the Elmer's glue, especially when it gets dry on my hands and something like that.
I like little balls with it.
I like peeling off the glue skin I get.
Yeah. I think every kid likes to do that, but no, I know mithril guillotines need not be symbolic, but they can be symbolic in the sense of
yes, we can
retake the fucking power because it has been stripped from you.
Bring guillotines and firebombs. That's
freedom potions. That's the thing that I don't know if liberals understand that they have so little power. They think they have the power.
They trust the system.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Fuck you, David. Oh my God, John, I love you. For the podcast, David just said, such enticing content. I'm glued to the screen. And it seems like John and I read it at the same time and reacted in exactly the same way. So yeah, liberals, they're mostly middle class or upper working class, let's say.
Oh, they're comfortable. They're not frightened. And when they get frightened, they're going to run to the right.
They are not affected by stuff like...
Do the suburbs exist in France, by the way?
Yeah, but you have very poor suburbs. That's where our ghettos are, actually, in the suburbs, usually. And you have some bougie suburbs, but they're not directly, usually stuck to the big city. They're a little further to the countryside, where they are a pretty landscapes and stuff like that. Or they live, the rich people mostly live in the center of cities where rents are just ridiculous.
Same here.
Because rich people chose to come live in the center of cities.
Mansions out in the country, and they can also have penthouses in the city.
Mylene says, David is not on timeout. Am I in some parallel universe?
He hasn't gone quite far enough yet.
Honestly, I enjoyed the glue pun.
No, don't say that. He's going to make more.
And we already react to him enough.
Don't encourage David.
Well, I also sniff spray paint too sometimes.
Oh God.
May you burn shining chrome.
Stop getting high on toxic products. Buy weed, for fuck's sake.
Well, whenever I'm in a company of friends, then yeah, but well, I got a job at the hospital, so I can't smoke weed anymore.
No, I was joking about that. It was true. I know you're not getting a high.
Smoke weed in Minecraft.
On you.
Hey, alcohol, because even though there's 5 p.m. somewhere in the world, but anywhere in the world is 2020.
Oh,
so that's
God,
good enough
Jonathan,
reason.
how many times have you repeated that in the last day?
3, at least. That's
5 o'clock somewhere.
At
It's
least.
2020 everywhere. It's always whiskey o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I remember worse years than 2020, honestly. When,
It got really hot in France that time.
The AIDS fear started. I was 13, 14. And it was scary as fuck. People thought they couldn't have sex anymore.
Is there an ambulance?
Yeah.
The AIDS scare didn't get to France until the late 80s, early 90s.
Did I just hear an ambulance, a French ambulance in the background there?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never heard one before in real time.
It's an ambulance. It's the same sound as yours, basically.
Some
They all made the same sound.
I guess so, yeah.
That might be the cops, though, because they make the same sound.
At least you can determine if what's a fire truck, what's an ambulance.
Yeah, fire trucks, they don't make that noise.
Are the fire trucks red over there?
Yes.
They're not always red over here. Sometimes they're yellow.
They're always red in France.
Sometimes they're not always red, yeah.
At the airport, they're yellow.
There was some good news this week in that so I'm going off of memory. I think Benjamin Dixon reported this every week, but a federal judge, I think Benjamin Dixon is a podcaster.
Okay.
A federal judge, I think from Eastern Washington as well, has basically blocked Trump and the person in charge of the USPS that's trying to dismantle it from what they were trying to do.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, so it's like it should. They're and also I think it's also with the federal order as well, blocking those side of things. It's like no, you also have to like implement like restore the the changes, reverse the changes.
No,
now.
Rabbi Pox, French sirens don't go hon hon hon. The firefighters, though, it goes. It sounds like your nuclear alarm, I think.
Sometimes I feel like I'm so handsome I should belong in a movie poster.
They test TEST the sirens every first Wednesday of the month at noon. So every first Wednesday of the month, you can hear the alarm go. And if you forget which day is it, you're like, what the fuck is happening now?
So annoying, yeah. So what else has happened this week?
Ice.
Fire Factor rocks, by the way. That's what I'm going to say.
Ice has been committing crimes against humanity.
Oh, that's right. That has dropped this week. Yeah, terrible news.
Yeah, that's even worse than crimes against humanity. That's called genocide.
Yes, we're talking about that leak report of
forced sterilization.
Nurse Dawn Wooten, hero nurse.
Yes, Dawn Wooten was a whistleblower for like all of the abuses happening at the concentration camps. Not like no protection for COVID whatsoever for the people at the camps, which is not surprising. All the other like unsanitary conditions, but like the terrible news that we heard that just makes this more horrible is the forced sterilization. The the uterus collector that the doctors get nicknamed.
That's horrifying.
Yes,
that guy has a name, and that is a nickname, and that is nickname, and that's. And it's funny how the pro-life are silent.
That's shocking, really.
How silent the pro-life are. It's a better syntax.
Yeah, and every time I hear a police siren, I make pig noises.
I don't, because
now,
I don't
that would
know
be
if
excellent
it's a
direct
police or
action.
an ambulance. So
excellent direct action to replace all of the cop sirens with loud oinking sounds.
In France, we call them chicken, though.
But that's unfair to the pigs. Pigs didn't deserve the association with cops.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where did that come from? Is the pigs? Where did that come from?
No idea.
Research this one.
No one knows. It's just
probably it's just an old thing because people insult other people by calling them animals.
It's just in English-speaking countries that you call them that, because in France we call them chicken, and I think in other European countries it's other animals. It's always animals, though.
Was sometime over here we call them the blue and white. Because some of the cars are like blue and white, so
yeah, some cars here are too.
I think the only animal that deserves to be associated with cops are geese, because they're evil.
They have teeth on their tongues.
Yep.
What?
Geese have teeth on their tongues.
The geese are evil. No, pigs are not nice.
Well, they are
smart, but they are not nice.
They can be nice.
Well, I gotta run, everybody, but it's nice hanging out with you.
Nice seeing you.
Of course. Right. Later,
Stay off the glue.
Isaiah.
Bye, Isaiah.
Bye, Lito.
Happy to have seen you. Bye.
Bye.
Hover pigs.
That's the Homer Simpson song, Spider Pigs. Spider Pig.
Yeah, Jordan said, I also call police helicopters hover pigs. That's such a good.
I don't eat bacon, but I grew up among pigs, among other animals, and I guarantee you they are not nice. They're very smart.
Just bring it back to the horrible news about the
sorry, I have read it. It's
Just
Go on.
Just going to quickly point out that this is not new with our history. We have done that to indigenous women in the 70s, forced sterilization, and also the racialized history of black women's bodies and medical testing history, as it were, and how we racialize that. So the forced sterilization that we have hearing from the concentration camp is just not new.
I see liberals saying, well, we are outright Nazis. We are copying the Nazis now.
The Nazis copied
the
us.
Nazis learned from
us.
And it wasn't just, we sterilized poor, we sterilized brown people, we sterilized...
the undesirables, whatever they were.
Fuck you, Valerie.
Is that a serious fuck you or... a David style fuck you? Okay.
No, it's a David fuck you. She says maybe they just don't like the French pigs.
So what else has happened? Because I have not.
To be clear, I do like pigs, but I don't like when people say they are nice and cute. When they are little, like the bacon seed John posted, yes, they are nice and cute. But when they weigh like 300 kilos, that 150 pounds, they're not nice and cute. They will eat you.
Oh yeah, okay. That's another thing.
They are very smart, though.
Consume a pound of human flesh every year.
Yeah, they will. It's very good to have pigs because they will eat about anything you give them. And they can digest it all. That's if you have the space outside to have a pig as a pet, it's the best food wise. And they like to be filthy, so you don't have to clean them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So the equivalent of PETA in France, in my region, rescued 13 sheep from a farm that was abusing them, apparently. And it's funny because a lot of people that have gardens and stuff like that are adopting the sheep because you don't have to mow your lawn.
But you should take the sheep in pairs. They don't like being alone.
Yeah. And you have to learn how to
shear.
Yeah, how to shear because it causes a lot of health problem if you don't do it.
See, I saw a picture once of a sheep that has sort of escaped into the hills of the Scottish Highlands and escaped being sheared for like 5 years.
Yeah, I saw him too. That poor thing.
There we go.
He was completely matted. He had a skin infection. That's why I don't think wool isn't vegan. It's good for them to shear them.
Well, these are, of course, sheep that have been bred for shearing.
Yes, but now that they're here, we're not going to let them become like that. Poor thing.
Okay, so MSNBC is just reporting on like a possible front runner for the villain like the Supreme Court vacancy, but someone I never heard of, like Amy Coney Bennett. So I don't know what her record is.
She is insane. She is an extreme far right wing, like 42-year-old.
48. But yeah, young.
Yeah. But basically, if Trump and the Thuglicans get a nominee through, the Supreme Court is going to be 6'3", extreme right wing for the next 50 years. It's
even when it was just like Kavanaugh or like maybe like Neil Gorsuch or something. Again, like
Gorsuch is a far right wing activist. Kavanaugh is also a far right wing activist and a rapist.
But like so this year, once it became Biden as a presumptive nominee, the thing was like vote for Biden because he replaced RBG, and but wait a minute, how would that save the Supreme Court anyway? It doesn't. It just prevents it getting worse.
Yeah.
And with the lifetime appointments, it's almost kind of like maybe we should rethink the whole Supreme Court thing or the powers that these things have.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
no,
Also-
liberals don't want to rethink anything, or at least
Yep.
not during election season.
I'm getting more and more annoyed because between the rest in power and just now someone said to someone to not say rest in peace, but as she was Jewish, but may her memory be a blessing, and then said people are also saying may her memory be a revolution. Just a reminder that indigenous people are not sad that she's dead. Let's just say that.
She was terrible at that. Yeah.
She was not a good person. So yeah, her death is putting everyone in the shit, but it's no reason to celebrate her. She was a piece of shite, okay? So stop it with the rest in power and may revolution shit, please.
I said the rest in power in my own post because I
don't.
But I also I'm definitely against the idea that like her death to be a revolution. It's just like
she is not one of us.
But
she doesn't get to rest in power. May she rest in peace. Yeah, right, sure.
But I think honestly, liberals right now think that voting for Biden is a revolution.
Hi, Onur.
Hello, Onur.
And I'm waving as always.
If we wait for you, then.
So yeah, my plan. I really don't want to talk about all that shit.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Ruth Bader, what's her name?
Ginsburg.
Red, blue, green. Everyone is calling her RGB. I'm sorry, I'm a graphist. RGB is red, blue, green.
That's what I'm calling her now.
Mehmet.
Mehmet hurt his
back.
He can't sit comfortably, so
one of his cats tried to kill him. So yeah, I'm going to mail my whole PC to Mylin's house because I can take it by train. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to take out the hard disk and graphics card though in my suitcase, and I'll fill it with yarn balls. Contraband. I don't know what I want to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm depressed.
I've taken it back.
Fuck you, John.
I admit I am entirely just trolling you with that one. For the listeners, I just put an Arrest in Power RBG picture up. It's been
Troll. You're not Swedish. Stop it.
I see. So that's
and you're not from Alaska. There are no trolls in the South.
I don't know. I feel like we got something going on there.
Okay, so I had a realization like last night. Again, someone said to me, "Voting is direct action." I was like, "What?" And then I started thinking,
yeah, I saw that. What are you doing when there's no elections?
I should reply to that because, like, I should reply to every time that like someone that talks about voting, and doesn't say anything about like doing direct action or anything like that. It's like, okay, what are you doing when there's not an election? And then I realized this, and maybe it's because I'm engaging with political news media during election season. So it's like people are talking to candidates, as it were. And that also happens on NBC and MSNBC. So then liberals are watching that, consuming that content, is thinking, well, what can I do more other than just voting when it comes time to vote? Oh, time banking or text banking, phone banking, like canvassing, and all those kind of like actions, not direct actions, to get out the votes. And that's what making me thinking, wait a minute, how often do direct action groups or networks get on like TV or the news, like Moms for Housing, Food Not Bombs, or like mutual aid societies or anything like that? Okay, granted, those are probably direct action is more local, so they probably won't go on to national television in CNN and NBC. Fair, okay, that's fine. But what about the local news, though? How often does the local news platform those kind of
Remove it, John.
So needy.
Yeah. But yeah, that got me thinking. So, like, yeah, if people who only like are politically active by consuming news and they don't,
Yeah,
see,
I agree,
like,
Marty. Everyone's concerned with RGB. Me, I'm over here crying because Steven's stuff is on hold. Where are people's priorities?
Mm-hmm.
I had one chair like that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's Huey
Newton. Oh, the Black Panthers,
Newton. Yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah, that's right.
They were tankies, but get a pass.
But they did direct action.
They did direct action.
Oh,
and
yes.
actually, yeah, that's what I remember. Some of the people that are part of like the BLM movement or elite things. Hey,
Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
And some of the people that are active in BLM that like arranging things, they were Black Panthers when they were formed, so they're old school Black Panthers that are still around. So that kind of like makes sense. Maybe that's where some people think that like BLM leaders are Marxists, but I wish that would be true. Again, right wingers, stop spoiling us with a good time.
Threatening us with a good time.
Threatening us with a good time.
I know they weren't tankies, but they weren't anarchists.
They were, if I would say, Maoists, because they're like some of the teachings or some of the writings is that encourage, or some of the chapters of the Black Panthers would encourage people to read like the Green Book by Mao or something like that. But yeah,
they were authoritarian left. They weren't anarchists.
Yeah. So what are tankies? We refer to people who are tankies are generally people who basically like fanboy or are more apologists of like Joseph Stalin. Another word for them are Stalinists. They're authoritarian leftists. It's one thing that like socialists and communists.
They are basically Marxist, Leninist, Maoist.
Exactly.
Maoists or Stalinists. Anyone who supports big government.
Stalinist fine boys. And girls, but it's mostly boys, let's be honest.
It is mostly boys. So basically, tankies
they are also really transphobic because apparently transness is bourgeois identity politics or something.
That's another typical characteristic of tankies and Stalinists and other authoritarian leftists. There are some authoritarian leftists that like I actually like do recognize kind of like identity politics or are concerned about those kind of things. And there's some leftists that just believe you need a centralized governance. That's my disagreement with them. I'm an anarchist. I believe decentralized governance. And so, yeah, status. That's a good word. That's so authoritarian leftists like tankies and Stalinists are usually like status. And well, we're anarchists because we're anti-state, because the state is a course of unjustifiable hierarchy. Why they're called tankies? I think
because the state was able to build tanks.
They have kind of a boner for tanks. I think it has something to do with the Chinese massacre at Tiananmen.
Mm-hmm. Could be, yeah.
The tank.
I thought it was Soviet tanks helping to win World War II.
Fire on students. I think it has multiple origins, to be honest, but
yeah, exactly.
It's only anarchists call them that, though.
Yeah, I have met one person who says I am a tanky, and which is like, and just with a brief conversation I had with him, yes, and he is sex negative. He doesn't like anything that's sex positive, and I'm like, really? And I was being nice, and I was on someone else's like stream, so I wasn't confrontational. But it's just like, really? So my impression of like tankies that are against feminism and
they're not against feminism, because you can have Marxist feminism.
Oh, true, Marxist, yes.
I just put up a definite socialist and feminist icon. It
I
will
have
be
no idea
on
who that
the
is.
stream in a few.
In a few seconds, yeah.
Yep, that is Helen Keller.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Helen Keller is awesome. And
Socialist, a feminist, and she was a
white
vocal
feminist, but
Well,
Oh,
this
okay.
was in 1920. What do you expect?
yeah.
And a vocal opponent of
true.
Woodrow Wilson,
oh yeah,
who was a vile, racist piece of shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, let's just say it. All American presidents are just like terrible people.
Arnold
Some are
says
worse than others.
it was the British communists who supported the Soviet invasion of Hungary in 1956. They were called tankies for greeting the tanks.
Oh, interesting.
That's what I was learned to. That's the part I've heard of like why that word.
No, I know, I'm just being a bitch, but I'm too anarchist for communists.
Exactly.
For
yes.
what we call communists. That those people make me not want to call myself a communist, you know, that and it's pissing me off. I have nothing apart from the whole lumpen thing. I have nothing against Marx, but I have a lot against Marxists.
yes. Exactly. Well, okay. So if you're just Marxist and it's more like just an academic thing, like they're just an academic Marxist, not too much of a problem with it. If they use
I have some Marxist friends.
No, don't get me wrong. Some of my best friends are Marxists.
Yeah.
And honestly,
I wouldn't go as far as best, but
oh, that's right.
I have good friends that are Marxists. Well, I have one.
Yeah, Marty. No one tells about how Mark Twain is a like anti-imperialist. Well, that's why I like to say. Actually, Tavern DeWolf was in the chat, like coined us. Because like we shouldn't call ourselves the United States of America because there's a lot of different countries on the continents of Americas, and so. And so, which is why we should really rename ourselves to a name that's much closer to our this country's actual values.
That's a big if, Honor. Sorry, Jonathan.
Yeah, I agree. That's a big F. We should call ourselves the United States. Should instead call ourselves the United States of Imperialism. Imperitopia short.
We're the imperial fascist of the West.
Mm-hmm.
We are.
We are the
US.
United States of imperialism. Yes.
The imperial fascist, the fascist empire of the West.
Who are you responding to?
Not just generally.
I'm just stating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not talking to anyone.
I thought it was a response to a comment.
No. Where was my train of thought before they started that? I wanted to bring it out. Oh, yeah, the whitewashing of... Marty mentioned Mark Twain being anti-imperialist, and we never learned about that in our schools. When
Mark
we learned about
Twain.
Mark Twain. I did that, didn't I? Mark's... And that's how we also... If we learn about Helen Keller, it's because of her disability activism, but never her socialism. But yeah.
I see the picture of Graeber, and I'm so infinitely more sad about his death than red,
RBG.
green, blue.
The red, green, blue, yes.
Red, blue,
RBG.
green. No, red, green, blue.
No, she was RBG, so red, blue, green.
Even though in like the graphics it'd probably be red, green, blue, yeah.
No, it's RBG. It's RGB. No, it's RGB. Anyways, I think I told you in the podcast Facebook thing. I listened to the myth of the.
Oh yeah.
Of the idiot savage by
the noble savage, yeah.
No, the idiot savage. It's a play on words of the
Idiot
noble
savant.
savage. By Graeber and I don't know, another dude that's an anthropologist.
Yeah, archaeologist.
It's a 30-minute lecture, and it's
Actually,
on
it's an
YouTube.
hour.
No,
Yeah,
it's an hour.
I think it was an hour long in total.
Time flew.
Oh yeah, it was a good lecture.
It didn't feel. Yeah, it didn't feel an hour. Well, it's an hour, but it doesn't feel an hour.
Myth of Stupid Savages, Greybird and Wingrove.
Right. Sorry. Thank you for the name of the archaeologist. And yeah, that talk is so fucking good. Oh my god.
I just posted a link to it in the chat.
Basically, it debunks what we think about the Enlightenment, the French Enlightenment. It debunks the fact that a French philosopher invented, quote unquote, the idea of social equity. It totally comes from indigenous people, and there's nothing surprising about that, but it's a very interesting talk. Lecture, actually.
Yes.
But...
Yeah, all the white people gave us was liberalism.
Thank you, white people. Thank you, white people, for liberalism.
We have a whole bunch of rich slave trading assholes
some
saying...
sort of anarchism too. I'll argue, but I don't think it's an idea unique to white people. I think anarchism is our natural state, actually.
I agree, actually.
The natural state of humans. Because you are not a mod, Honor. Yeah, I think it's our natural state, and that's why about all indigenous people all around the world have all a social structure that kind of looks and sounds like anarchism, even if it's not exactly that, but it's pretty horizontal as a social structure. You're a mod now, you can post links. God. Looking for that word. Link.
But yet so many the liberals are just we're conditioned, brainwashed, indoctrinated.
Can we stop talking about them? Just
sure.
Can we try and not talk about them tonight? I really share your frustration, but it's just pissing me off, actually.
Fair enough.
Because there's nothing we can do to change their mind. They're not interested.
I guess so. There's nothing we can do. I can do to change their mind. So, should I continue to answer prop then?
I don't know. If you have it in you, yes, I guess.
I don't know. It's just, I guess sometimes I feel like I'm screaming in the void when I'm doing that.
And every little bit helps, I think. But
okay.
Sorry.
I just wanted to, before we go any further, we forgot to thank our patrons.
Oh, yes. And can you... I will do Von Rek at the last, because I have something to say.
Okay. And he's actually at the bottom of the list at the moment, so that'll work out just fine.
Perfect.
So first up, we have Jamie.
No, Tim, you stay here.
Or Yami.
Thanks,
then
Jamie.
Marty.
Thanks, Marty. I love you.
And Eli.
Thanks, Eli.
And Yo.
Thank you, Yo.
Thank you, Yo.
And Mylin.
Thank you,
Mylin.
And then a couple of fuckers. And then Tim.
Thank you, fucker. Thank you, Tim.
And finally, Von Rek.
Thank you, Von Rek. And thank you so much for the PayPal. I love you. Thank you. I'm in the shit because welfare sucks in my country. Not welfare sucks, but bureaucracy, incompetent people. And I thought I was due $400 this month, but no, they gave me my usual $100. So I'm overdraft as fuck.
You're welcome, Marty. You have a new Twitter handle.
Marty has a new Twitter handle?
Yes, she changed her Twitter handle.
Why do you say you're welcome?
It's because she changed her Twitter.
Oh, Mark Twain.
Yes.
So I never go on Twitter anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. It's health.
And
Probably
honestly, is so good for my mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Yeah, Twitter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Lindsey Graham's previous comments on the Supreme Court versus resurfaced. Yeah, they don't fucking care. Stop doing that. But it's reported in the news.
The exciting thing is, not only do I get to vote against Lindsey Graham in a month, he might actually lose. His opponent
is he in your country, in your state?
He's a senator.
Oh, he's the senator of your state. Okay. Do you have just the one or
two?
Several.
Two states there is per state.
Yeah, 2 per state, no matter what. Even Wyoming, with only 50,000 residents.
Which means that like half the country is represented, half the population is represented by like 4 senators. Well, that's pushing it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I know that's why I said you can't have a fair system as long as you have. Did I just do a Australian accent on that fair?
Don't think so.
I'm watching MasterChef Australia these days, and that accent is fun. Anyways, you can have a system that's fair if you have that fucking electoral college, because that's the electoral college that decided. Basically, you vote for senators and they vote for the president. That's right.
Yeah, but technically they're not free to decide who to vote for. The electoral college.
They're technically, yeah, right.
To vote for whoever votes for whoever got the popular vote in the state.
Yeah,
that went very well last election.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I really want to scream at the people who will never change their mind. I mean, that's like they tell me to vote. Even me, I said, okay, I'm in super blue state, Washington State, and we voted for Hillary last time, 2.8 million more votes. And my state, 4 of the electors didn't vote for Hillary when they were supposed to. So it's like, why should I? I'm still questioning if I should vote for Biden or not.
Mehmet's here.
Hello. How are you doing, folks?
Oh, Mehmet! How's your back?
It's much better. It's
cool. My depression isn't.
Yeah, I actually followed that story. I'm really sorry that.
Speaking of which, I'm going to take my meds.
Take your meds, babes.
Take your meds. Take your meds. Hydrate.
Do practice self-care as much as you can, even if you need to unplug.
I thought you
were going to
say
out of bed, hydrate, and masturbate.
Practice safe sex.
Yeah. I thought you was going to say that, and I was like, what the fuck does it have to do with meds?
No.
It's self-care, which is...
And also, I only have sex with myself, so it's very safe. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's so true. Same here.
It's not always safe, though.
If you've done it right, you have to do it properly. Yes.
Yeah.
But no, just drink water, eat food, step away from the internet, from things if things get too intense. And yes.
Oh no, BF as boyfriend or best friend?
That's probably best friend because he's straight. But if anything's changed, let me know in the comments below.
Says Mehmet, I need you nothing. I think.
Well, yeah, it's hard to explain.
It's a private.
It's very Turkish. No, it's very Turkish.
Okay.
You need something when they're if you're an old person sitting at home, you need something when they're ill or when they come visit. It's kind of complicated.
No, it involves knitting, so I'm all for it.
Yeah, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So what were you folks talking about? Sorry, I wasn't able to watch it on because
I wasn't able to talk at all for like 30 minutes until I finally used my mobile data to
oh my god.
His connection was so shit.
Yeah, it was so shit. Thankfully, I have unlimited data though. It's just gonna like slow down speeds after a certain minute. I'll pay a lot for that. It's like $80 a month on Sprint right now, which is now actually T-Mobile. They merged something like that. So. That's a good point. So what we talked about, we have mentioned the passing of someone like of red, blue, green, RBG. I vent my frustration of talking with liberals who won't change their mind. We have mentioned the genocide that's happening in this country. The further genociding. Now we know that forced sterilization is happening in the concentration camps.
I mean, there's concentration camps. Anyone who's surprised there's also forced sterilization haven't been paying attention for real. Honestly, how long is it that leftists are yelling that there are fucking concentration camps in the US?
It's the thing, isn't it?
What the fuck have liberals done about it?
It's to the senators.
It's the thing though. It's like that one tweet. You remember? It says, if you wonder what you have been doing during the
what you would have done during the Nazis,
and stuff like that, you
Civil
are doing
rights,
it right
Holocaust,
the fucking time.
Slavery,
Yeah.
yes, the pandemic, yes.
Jason. Jason is my favorite character in that show.
Oh. Thought you were yelling at someone in the chat again.
No. And if you are surprised about that, you haven't been paying attention either.
Or we can do it the old-fashioned way with a freedom potion. Liberals. How do you make that so fast?
I fucking love Jason.
I still have not seen The Good Place.
He's so dumb.
It's a wonderful show. You have to watch it.
It's so pure. Yes,
that's why I've been hearing. Yeah. So yeah, that's what
they definitely are on her.
Yeah.
Oh, also, someone asked about like tankies, so we explained tankies to that person. I accidentally said because Marty Abernathy mentioned Mark Twain and how we never in the American educational system we never learned about his anti-imperialist tendencies. I accidentally said Marx Twain because we were talking about Marxists and Marxist-Leninists and stuff like that. And now Marty Abernathy is at Marty Abernathy on Twitter, but Marx Twain
on Twitter.
Rebbe Pox wants a link to the meme, the Good Place
I
meme.
don't know where I found it. Whenever I see it, in order to put it on the stream, I always have to download the things and save them on my computer. So I have a folder that's just full of random pictures now.
Don't you have a Dropbox?
Maybe, but I don't know how I would put that in the thing.
Okay, send me the image in Facebook.
What's the relation?
I'm going to put it on Dropbox.
You folks are basic and don't have many domain names. I understand now. Okay, yeah.
Oh, shut up, you nerd.
I was able to find it one time. I think I'm still on my Twitter, but I have to scroll back on my profile for it.
Just a second. And now the picture is on Facebook. You can find it on my Facebook feed.
It's the thing, isn't it? I just buy all of the domain names. I think they're cool. And after a while, it was like I have a reseller hosting service. And I'm considering upgrading it because of the sheer number of fucking domain names I have. It's not about the link traffic or...
There, it's in the live chat.
Oh. Jonathan beat me to it. Jonathan beat me to it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Jonathan.
Oh, I couldn't read what Chidi was saying.
How did you make that so fast?
I remember that episode.
That's fucking amazing.
And again, we leftists calls that what the leftists is holding a freedom potion.
Yeah, and we actually we are actually born with the skills. We can make it so fast. It's like a blur of motion. Like.
Oh, have we mentioned?
There's no fishy fashy today, Mithril.
Why?
Yeah,
I got a migraine last night, so.
John is slacking. Oh, sorry. I started
yes.
saying that before migraine.
As John brought up against the spoony as well. I'm probably the only one that's not a spoony, or I maybe have executive dysfunction, just have not been diagnosed with it yet. Haven't seen the doctor yet.
Well,
in my
spoony...
opinion, in my uneducated opinion, you are autistic as fuck. But
me.
It's you kind of sound like you're like, as far as I know you. I mean. It might come as a slur. It's something I use in Turkish. I have major depression and I have other issues like anxiety and stuff like that. And I call myself broken. It's like like you call disabled people crips.
Yeah, no, I call myself crip.
You call yourself a crip. Yeah, I call my tribe broken, but it's like in a way that's like we are broken and
I don't think Jonathan is broken though. He's not. He's a happy person.
I'm not. It doesn't mean unhappy. I am happy. I mean.
Yeah, but you're not. Like optimistic.
You are. I am actually.
Jonathan is like Swiftwing.
Yes.
Honor that works. You cook is the word I was thinking. Yeah, it's like you are my tribe. I'm not saying you're broken, but you are.
No, I understand, but I don't think he is.
Okay, my.
I think I am. Isn't it? I think John is. I think everyone except Jonathan is in the tribe, actually, because we are all on antidepressants and shit, but not Jonathan. Jonathan is like, okay,
it's
let's
not
add a prop. Yay, Swiftwing, la la.
Okay, it's not the antidepressants.
Let's talk about our favorite things. I like loop-de-loops and breaking down authority and breaking down our hierarchies and doing loop-de-loops.
Do you get what I mean, Mehmet?
Mehmet?
He's gone.
Now let's see if we can find the cat.
It's down in the... No, that's just the curtain moving.
Yeah,
but that might be because of the cat.
Well, given that they tried to kill him.
I fucking hate you all. No, I love you.
No, Mehmet, do you understand what I say when I say
Jonathan
is Swiftwind? Like, we are the humans,
of course I do.
Swiftwind. We are the princesses and he is Swiftwind.
I am a princess. That's definitely...
Or he is Seahawk. But I think he's more Swiftwing.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Well, I have a mustache. My mustache is not as naturally shiny, and I can't sing. So yes.
Yeah, we broke Mehmet, but he's okay now.
I'm fine when broken.
That's why I like the word spoony, actually, because everyone who is one understands what it means, and those who aren't one don't get it, and I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Except I have to explain sometimes, and so I say the depressed and the. I say the word handicapé, which means disabled, and usually that people are afraid of that word.
Of the word. What do you mean? Oh, I get you now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
afraid of disability.
It's scary. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah.
So they tend to not ask more questions. If I'm feeling particularly nasty, I give details because they don't want to hear them. Like when they ask what I have, why do you walk with a cane? People I barely know,
Oh, Phoenix.
So I can beat the shit out of liberals like you, motherfucker.
I give I'm very nice to them, and I give all
Actually, Julie, you should write "This machine kills fascists" on your cane.
It's too thin, and also it's too pretty. And given the price I paid it, I'm not writing anything on it.
Julie, would you be in French a cueilleuse or a cuillereuse?
Spooning. She's like, what the fuck are you trying to say?
I'm trying to translate spooning.
No, I exactly know what he's trying to say, and I'm trying because I have to go to a neologism for that. So I think cuillereuse would be the best.
That sounded like you were expelling something from your body.
It's my language. I think cuilleuse sounds too much like couilleuse, and couille means balls.
Oh, we have the ACAP Barbie. That's amazing.
So that means that Mehmet is a cueilliste.
Oh no, French dot exist stopped le working.
Fucking amazing.
I love how people who don't speak French just add le in front of something to make it French. But it works. It works so well. Even I, as a French, I get it,
It works because that's what you do. You fair do babysitting. You fair do skiing. You bring in a word, you just put "la" in front of it, and suddenly it's French.
Yeah, we put articles in front of everything.
What's up?
John Brockman, I've been wondering, can you sing?
Can I sing?
Oh, yes.
Can I sing you guys? Yeah.
He has, when he plays the guitar at the same time.
Oh, sing.
Like...
He has an issue staying in the right key.
Yeah, I can tell he can sing.
But his pitch is very good. He has the problem
have an amazing voice, actually.
Yeah, you have a radio voice.
Not gonna fuck you.
Saying I have a face made for radio, Julie?
So I looked for Dungeons and Debacles on Spotify, and you're not on it.
Well, that's
which was disappointing because I was looking forward to listening to you in bed, which has nothing sexual. Okay.
I was about to make a comment. Yeah. I've never had any trouble downloading it, but I've never used Spotify for that. So that's.
Yeah, I just have Spotify installed on my phone. The thing is an antiquity. I can't install too many things on it because it doesn't want to run if there's too many apps. So I'm trying to limit to the most popular, so I could anyways.
Yeah, not every podcast is on Spotify, I don't think.
No, I think you have to put it yourself.
Yeah.
I will talk to Kevin about getting it up there.
That would be so cool because
getting it up there. What?
Onto Spotify.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
No, I was talking about giving Kevin an erection.
Yeah, not every.
Oops, sorry about that.
I'm hearing myself.
You unplugged your headphones. Shame on you.
No, I'm just sending the link to a friend on my mobile.
Okay, so you open up the YouTube on your phone, and that's where we hear ourselves. That's right. I mentioned I was in a live chat of someone else's stream, and I mentioned that I do this podcast, and it's like, "Oh, is your podcast on Spotify?" And I was like, "I don't think so." and then it's like that got me thinking,
The chat is funny. Well, Mylene said something that isn't funny because it's kind of true, even though it's not.
Oh, the French Academy. Yeah,
because the masculine and the feminine are pretty random, but they are a bunch of old misogynistic assholes.
Mm-hmm. The immortals of the French Academy.
And Onu says, le français point exe l'arrête le faire. It's very not correct in syntax, but I tried, okay? He says.
Yeah, I took.
That's not that bad, actually. The syntax is a little fucked up at the end, but it's not that bad.
Well, it is French, so it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fucked up language, but I mean, I tried to learn German, and I guarantee you it's worse. Okay.
I did try to learn German, and yeah, it's just like
imagine French mixed with Latin. Grammatically.
No. French is German mixed with Latin. You got that backwards.
No, we don't have the declination. The case, the weird grammatical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still laughing at that fucking meme. Leftists. Oh, do we do this the old-fashioned way? How did you make that so fucking fast?
Have you seen the show, Mehmet?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, yeah. So you know the characters and why it's so funny.
Of course.
Because he literally just did it like off screen. Oh, we do this the old-fashioned way. It's like just out of nowhere.
I've seen it many fucking times.
But also it comes from nowhere, but also the Chidi's reaction is so him, and he's so
so good,
a liberal,
so perfect. It's like Chidi is the embodiment of everything I hate and love in people. So good. It's
the good
it's
place.
An amazing character.
The Good Place, yes. The Good Place is
and
very
so Chidi is an ethics
professor.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think he teaches it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah, he does. Basically, he's the Aaron of the show.
Well, no, because Aaron can probably make decisions.
Yeah, I know.
And is kind of cool.
Who's Aaron?
Aaron Rabinowitz.
Who's Aaron?
Weren't you here when he came?
No, Mehmet was not here when Aaron Rabinowitz was on the show, or at least I don't think he was in the live chat. He wasn't on the call. Aaron
He's a liberal. I kind of like because he's a Dune nerd, and me too.
What? You have a liberal you like?
Yeah, there's two. There's Aaron.
She doesn't want to put
Steve.
all of them through an industrial shredder.
No.
Yeah, exactly. She tolerates like Aaron and Steve, the only two liberals she likes. But
I think she's also okay with Andrew Torres of
opening arguments. The lawyer.
Yeah, but I don't care about his politics. I'm interested in his knowledge in the law. So
yeah, that's actually that's the reason why I listen to opening arguments, because at least the knowledge of like the law as it is very important and to like study and to learn about. I would like to change the laws.
Marty is still traumatized by the episode with Aaron.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, because I'm so tempted to like inviting Aaron back on, but
no,
again,
he is not going to come back.
Well, we were talking about liberals.
Yeah,
I'm thinking composting is the future.
Yeah, most of them, I agree. Is Rebecca Watson a liberal? Because I kind of like her too, but I think she's a little left of liberal, isn't she?
I think
she's not an anarchist, but
I think she's left of liberal, honestly, because she
is she actually anti-capitalist or not?
I do not know. I think a lot of podcasters that I listen to are critical of capitalism, but they've never come out and called themselves communist or anything like that.
Yeah, but I don't care that what they call themselves. If they're critical of capitalism, they are leftists.
Agree there. Yes.
But someone who's critical of capitalism cannot be liberal. And
I agree.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I wonder. Well, anyways, I like Rebecca Watson. She's cool.
Yeah. So
I love her sense of humor. That
definitely.
All the dudes. You know who she is, Mehmet?
No, I have no idea.
Have you heard of? You know who Dawkins is, right?
Richard Dawkins.
Yeah, obviously.
Have you heard of Elevator Gate?
From the atheist community, Elevator Gate in 2010.
No.
Have you heard of the Skeptic's Guide to the Universe? It's a podcast.
What?
She was on Skeptic's Guide for like 10 years.
Yeah, but the thing is, she's a woman who's doing science vulgarization, basically, and atheist stuff. And at an atheist convention, she talked about how it's sometimes a little tiring being a woman in this environment because men
obviously
hit on you and etc.
Yeah, basically
the atheistic. I'm sorry, John. It's basically the new atheistic environment is misogynistic and.
No, she didn't even phrase it that way.
She didn't say it that way. She was just telling a story about a time when she was at Atheist Alliance International in Dublin. She had given a talk and she'd hung out at the bar with people. It was like 3 or 4 a.m. And she was like, okay, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. A dude followed her into the elevator and said, I think the elevator
gate, yeah.
I think you're really interesting. Would you like to come back to my room for coffee? And then she didn't like say who the guy was or anything like that. All she said was, guys, please don't do that. It's creepy to follow a woman into an elevator and then hit on her like that. And the atheist community just
they lose their collective shit, something.
And Richard Dawkins stepped into the middle of that with a really racist piece of shit.
If you want to read it, look for Google Dear Muslima.
Okay, let me tell you one thing. I used to idolize fucking Richard Dawkins.
Oh, a lot of people did.
Used to. I don't like him at all at this point in time. And I think the problem with the new atheists is layered. Like, they are not only misogynistic pieces of shit, or like the what was the word? Leftists.
Brocialists.
Brocialists, yes. They're not just like brocialists or just misogynistic.
A lot of them are also leftists. They are also mostly.
They are liberals.
Yeah,
okay, I'm not an atheist, Emerald. So
why
do I get a baptism? Why do I get a baptism?
What?
Where do I get a baptism? Not gonna be an atheist anymore.
In a church.
That's okay. Yeah, he has to go to the church. I don't know. Find a denomination. Oh, I was already baptized. I'm an ex-Catholic.
According to Catholic doctrine, anyone can baptize. You might even be able to baptize yourself. Just sprinkle yourself with some water and say, I baptize you in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
So during shower or something. Just
take a shower and say in the name of the bullshit, the crap and the thing. Sorry, I'm in a country where being an atheist is
definitely, Marty.
So
definitely, I agree.
I don't know the words of the thing. But yeah, I mean, they're not. Anyways, Rebecca Watson, she was blacklisted from all the conventions after the atheist conventions after that. Honestly, they ruined her life. Because of Dawkins. Just because she dared ask nicely to men to not follow women in fucking elevators at night. For fuck's sake.
Oh my God. You asking men to behave? How dare you? And that's what got her to be blacklisted.
David,
Dawkins. David.
Hawkins. Who is Hawkins?
Stephen Hawkins.
Yeah.
It's David. Ignore him.
And he's so not a conservative.
No, Sadie Hawkins was responsible for the dances.
Marty is quite on point there, by the way.
Yeah, she's being lewd. I hope you understand what she's saying there.
I am.
She's at least as much of a slut as you are. So
the one thing the Catholic Church let you do to yourself. Yes, that's a good point, Mithro. The one thing the Catholic Church would let you do to yourself.
It's the thing, isn't it? Like we Christian things like I knew so far, or your fucking shower if you got a new shower head. So it's quite understandable.
On
actually.
New sofa? What?
I have fucking sex. Come on.
My ex-partner got baptized as an adult, actually.
Some people do, yeah.
He had the period when he I don't know. He found kind of God, and then it passed.
Yeah, I figured it would. Sometimes it does. Sometimes
I think it was a reaction to his parents, who are quite atheist and quite racist.
Like Dawkins.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's the norm in France. The religious nuts are very fringe. With most people are atheists, or keep their beliefs to themselves. You know, it's not the first time I saw the atheist community online. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" It's
Honor, you missed me being promiscuous as a what's the word?
As a sofa
stereotype.
Fucker. Mehmet had sex with his sofa.
I don't want to know. For fuck's sake, I don't want to know with what objects. Do I give details when I talk about my sex life? For fuck's sake.
Okay,
you just
we know the details, though. It's like
no, you don't.
You're asexual. It just involves boobs and yourself.
That's why you have a king, so that you can, masturbate whenever you want.
Oh my god. That thing is touching the ground outside, and ew.
No, you use the handle.
Come on, everyone knows that. Oh my god, for fuck's sake.
And you're absolutely right, Barty. Tale of Two Dawkins. Racist grandpa and fantastic biologist.
I just slutted you. I like that you are a slut.
Who? Me? Marty? Marty or me?
No, Marty, sorry. She says that I slut shamed her. It's me. It's Julie. Honor. Of course you don't know who... There's my name on the fucking screen. Oh, no, there's not.
Yeah, there is. But it's going to be very small and hard to read.
Yeah. So let's see.
I'm the little pirate in a wheelchair.
Atheism is something you do, is something you don't. Good point. So let's see. We got on that topic of like atheism and educating men about like elevator gate, all because like we were wondering if Rebecca Watson, she's anti-capitalist, right? She definitely seems to be.
The guys from CogDis seem to be pretty anti-capitalist these days. Cognitive Dissonance podcast.
Yeah, I do listen to them. Well, I used to listen to them. And listening back to some of the old like atheist podcasts, like going through the back
catalog. This little person is me.
Little person is fucking Julie.
Leto is the cripple pirate.
It's my internet name. It's the one I used until I was zooked for fake name, and I had to use my real name.
That happened? I had no idea.
Yes, that happened. That happened before I knew you.
Oh, okay. That explains a lot of
time
things.
ago.
Yeah, that explains a lot of things because Honor doesn't know that, but we met Leto as Leto on Guild Wars 2.
Yeah, Leto is my necromancer.
And we actually clicked over Jessica Price getting fired.
Okay, target acquired. Okay, it's good. His brain is functioning again.
Wouldn't really say that, but it's we clicked over Jessica Price getting fired from ANET, and the person I told you about last week or the week before, who misunderstood what I said and just blocked me, was Jessica Price.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, she hates me now apparently for some reason.
Well,
you're never gonna have sex with Jessica Price. That's disappointing.
She's not your friend. It's okay.
It's obviously okay.
Can you put David on timeout, please?
Someone kick David, please. What the fuck?
I like that one.
Useless person.
I don't. That's not true. I liked it, but he deserves a timeout for that. I can't play video game for now. I'm in a week. I'm homeless and I'm fucking off at Mylin's. The Turkey is not happening, babe. I'm not selling my share of the house. Every plan I had.
How much? Just for posterity. Do I? What's the word? Do a budget of it for Turkey in euros and send it
for
to
the
me.
Teeth, you mean?
Teeth and the coming over and blah blah. You see what I mean? We can.
No, it's too much, babe.
It's how much is too much?
I think $10,000.
10,000. What?
The teeth are expensive. They're less expensive than in France.
No. It's 10,000 is 80,000 here. It buys you a home. You are doing it wrong. The math is wrong there. Definitely wrong.
Not according to the price Chala gave me for the teeth. Anyways, it's not the place to talk about that.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah.
No, it's
carry on. But if you can get the airline tickets, fuck the teeth. I mean,
no, I'm not coming. The airline tickets. I'm coming by train if I come.
But whatever you want, but you have a home here. That is what I'm saying.
No, I know.
Okay.
I know. Chala told me to.
Do you though?
I know. I don't speak Turkish though, so I'm going to go to Normandy. I'm going to go to Normandy for now.
Everyone speaks English here.
You should learn Kurdish. I'm sure that would make you very popular in Turkey.
To learn Kurdish, yeah, I bet.
Learn Kurdish and Armenian, and they'll love you.
Armenian would make you quite popular.
God.
Definitely.
Stop it. Too soon.
Talk about all the histories that we don't learn about. We mentioned that earlier about like America's history. We don't learn about Mark Twain's anti-imperialism. We didn't learn about how Mark
Twain, obviously. Come on.
We didn't learn about like Helen Keller's socialism.
No, I'm going to be well taken care of at Mylands. The bed is awesome. It's silent, unlike here. Mylin is awesome, but you know it's not my home. It's not the same, so it would be the same in Turkey. And
hey, hi,
Mehmet's computer. Anyways, I'm okay. I'm kind of depressed because I'm disappointed. I thought both the things I was counting on didn't pan out, and yeah. So not only don't I have an apartment in Lyon, but I don't have money either. So.
Lyon is
my city.
Lyon, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's in Germany.
Lyon.
Yeah, I
just heard
got
somebody
it.
knock. I'm gonna go check.
Okay.
When you said Lyon, I felt like something was happening with my body. That's the usual vibe French gives
again,
me.
It's my language. It's
sadly.
So wait, Julie's language is doing that to your body, Mehmet?
I know where this is going.
Et si je commence à parler vraiment dans ma langue avec ma vitesse normale
et tout. Oh my God!
That's how I speak when I speak to French people.
David is fucking.
And he is asking for another timeout. Oh my God!
Just fucking.
It's not against me, so.
Well, John is doing that as far as I can see because I can see his mouse face.
Stop talking about my penis like that.
And after we just saw like
Sacre bleu, that French don't exist.
Did we broke Mehmet again?
Yes. And I think I broke Honor in the chat too with my French.
I can't hear us right now. So we can. Okay, now he's back. So what else happened that we want to talk about? Anything come to mind?
I don't know.
What comes to mind? What did you say?
It's anything else to talk about? Anything else to come in mind?
I don't. Every day there's a new catastrophe. So I'm starting to lose sense of time and reality. You know what I mean? It's.
Yeah, they broke it. Actually, it's the thing, isn't it? Like, global pandemic is making us
numb.
What's the word? Numb.
Yeah, but not just that.
So, it's basically everything happening at once. The far rights, the
approve of that Picard picture
was on the rise, and we had this global pandemic to deal with, and I mean, I can't really understand how BLM took off. I mean, people in this time and circumstances are supposed to be burnt out, but they actually fucking
they
rose up.
One too many. That's
I understand that. I'm just saying that they are fucking soldiering on, and there is no mention of it on.
When your cup is full, it's full, no matter how tired you are.
Obviously, I'm not. Look, that was for dramatic effect.
Okay.
Obviously, okay. I'm not saying we needed to do that. I'm fucking thinking about moving to Portland to just fucking help with the Smash the Fash movement. You see what I mean? I can't, obviously.
You can start a commune with Jamie and Geek.
I would. I mean, but it's fucking awesome that there are people.
Yeah, like a Turkish dude has any chance to move to the US.
No, I can't. But you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I feel like I'm not.
Just tell them.
enough.
Just lie and say that you want to kill commies, and they'll let you in. No problem.
Yeah.
Tell them that you plan to buy a rifle and go and
with the
and walk around.
T-shirts.
Yeah, with that T-shirt. You
Just
tell
put a
them that you wear
red,
that
white, and blue
T-shirt
circle around it,
ironically.
and you're Captain America.
Yeah.
That works. That fucking works. But
That
it has to
being
be
said,
believed,
I think Trump likes Erdogan, so
So you can get on that.
I don't know.
On
if
what? You're talking about Erdogan and
no,
Trump?
I'm wondering if you're still brown people for the Americans or not. Are you white now because Trump likes Erdogan?
I don't know. I can't keep up with that.
That's how
to
whiteness
be honest.
works, so you know.
Oh, it does. I know. Like it's the Irish. Like I was told many times in the UK that I don't look Turkish, and I look white and very westernized.
What does Turkish look like? Is it just you with a fez?
I actually look
I've seen Turkish TV and they're all white.
I look very fucking Turkish, by the way.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Very fucking Turkish.
It's just they think Turkish are mostly brown, but they're not. Because
that's the problem,
they think Muslim equals brown, and they think
does.
Turkish equals Muslim. So,
except for Aladdin, that's right.
And I'm not Muslim, so.
But you're Turkish. You're from the Middle East.
Yes, I am.
So you're Muslim.
And you're brown.
It's not the fucking Middle East, okay? Stop it with that.
You're expecting Americans to know that?
I expect John to know that.
Are you expecting
Of course
John to be
I know
serious?
that. I'm just being John.
Only kind of an asshole.
And by John, he means not only kind of an asshole, but a huge asshole.
No, don't.
A troll.
Troll.
A southern troll.
He wants to be an asshole. Don't give him the satisfaction. He's just kind of an asshole.
Am I giving him the satisfaction, though?
Yes, you are.
Karen, you're getting therapy for
satisfaction. You mean in being called an asshole? Okay, I got it wrong. But my mind went to sexual places. Okay, sorry.
What is Talcid water?
I don't know.
What?
Oh, no, it was
Talcid is something you take if you have an upset stomach.
Oh, okay. An antacid.
Oh, okay.
Antacids, yeah. So it's like pouring milk into your eyes when you have
tear gas.
Tear gas. Yeah.
I heard that you should do water instead.
Yeah, milk I don't think does anything. Really, the research I've done indicates that the only thing to do is just rinse, flush with water.
Yeah, like the whole of Europe, to be honest. Everything likes to think, even Western Europe, it's very white, but it's not. It's very, very not. We went to colonize countries, and some of the people from those countries came to Europe, and things happened. Like, I don't know.
Fucked.
Yeah, people fucked. Because...
Do you mean people fucked or people fucked up?
No, people fucked.
Fucked. That's how we get... Humanity is a mud species.
Yeah.
They had a lot of sex with lots of people, and the genes were all yee because that's how we survive. And I think we know it unconsciously that mixing ethnicities is good for the species.
Obviously, it is.
We should do that.
We know that subconsciously, obviously,
Because
and we know that scientific fucking glee.
Yeah,
that didn't work. But
inbreeding isn't good. So anyway,
I don't know. Inbreeding did give us the pug.
Oh, poor boys and girls. Also, I will never understand. I will never understand why people think pugs are cute.
Because they can't breathe and they're constantly suffering. Isn't that adorable?
Someone put honor on 5 minutes, please.
What did he do this time?
Benny Benassi's Satisfaction plays in the background.
Who's Benny Benassi?
I can't get no satisfaction?
You're a lucky one.
I know the song Satisfaction, obviously.
Benny Benassi's Satisfaction, do you?
Oh, God.
Do you know Benny Benassi's
Satisfaction?
Hey, no, we have an active chat then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my God, David.
Just
look at David.
David needs to go.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's shameful.
And now we've lost the entire chat.
No, we have the reasonable people who have to talk now. Because our two trolls are on timeout for 5 minutes.
And they're friends of ours, so it's an affectionate timeout we gave them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, is Honor going to take the timeout as well as David does?
He will. Don't worry about it. He's a very fucking close friend of mine. If he gets it wrong, I'll explain it to him.
No, but Tavi, I mean, you're not a hairy troll. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mithril. Good night.
Oh, you're going. Mithril, take care, man.
He's not feeling well. Everyone is fucked this weekend. Honestly. Well, except Jonathan. Jonathan is never fucked, but...
No, it's just my internet was fucked.
Yeah, but that's internet. Who cares?
No, I do.
He wasn't able to join the chat for like half an hour. Now he's running through his phone.
Yeah, I had to use my mobile data. There's limits to that.
Honor is messaging me on Facebook.
Free speech.
I am not a troll. I am a nice giant. This is an impediment on my free speech. Written freeze speech.
Free speech. Yeah, he did that to me as well.
Nice reference to Pratchett, though.
Yeah,
you're a good one.
Yeah, he's a good one. Definitely.
We can't reverse the timeout, though, so you're
not
he
going
needs
to take
have
5 minutes.
Yeah, you're not going to have me with Pratchett on that one. If we could reverse the timeout, it would have worked, but
why would we though? Kinda deserved it. I mean, when you think about it.
Jotun, are you playing Guild Wars 2 too? Tavi?
Who?
Tavi is talking about Jotuns in the chat.
Jotun is not Guild Wars 2 specific word though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
not Britney, bitch.
Yeah, it's not
hashtag for Britney.
Mm-hmm. And I'm being serious on that one. It's a Norse word, so it's Jotun.
It's like Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Or Jon Brockman.
I don't care.
You're taking the hobbits to Jotunheim.
I'm going to... What? Wasn't it Isengard?
Yes, it was Isengard.
Mm-hmm.
They made a song with that.
Yes, it was very good.
No. No, it's not. Three years later, it's still stuck in my head. It's
Julie,
stop it!
You did not play Fractals, did you?
I know. Yes, I did. I don't like it though.
Oh, okay.
I usually don't like it because my hands are too fucked to be efficient in them.
I got you.
And I keep fucking dying, so I don't like to play in Fractals.
Okay. The reason I asked is we're with Liz and Alina, we're back playing Fractals.
Yeah, I know you're playing Fractals, but I can't join because it's frustrating to not be able to play.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just mentioning.
I'd rather do metas and stuff like that. When I play, at least I can follow.
Sorry, I need to...
Playing MMOs effectively when you have arthritis is kind of complicated.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry, needed to send a message to my...
No problem.
And yes, we are all nerds.
Absolutely.
Yep.
A couple of weeks back, somebody gave the entire history of Middle-earth. Took him half an hour.
Oh, it was Nick.
Yeah, Nick Anderson. He gave us a summary of the Silmarillion.
Silmarillion.
I'm not going to pronounce it correctly. I'm just not going to pronounce it correctly. You don't know what I'm talking about anyway.
Does the band Marillion has a connection to the Silmarillion?
I don't know.
Marillion? Are we talking about the centrist piece of shit?
What?
Marillion.
No, Marillion, the
I don't know what you're talking
band.
I have never heard of them.
No idea.
Yeah, you're not metal. Well, Jonathan, you kind of are, but...
Yeah, but I'm out of touch, so I'm not familiar. This is only a 5-minute band. You thought we permabanned you? We're being silly right now.
We're always silly.
We're always silly. Except when we cover the news. Oh, that's right. Belarus is going in and a lot of shit is happening in Belarus.
I don't even know where Belarus is.
I think it's
west of Russia.
Yeah. If they're protesting and rioting because of the citizens felt that the government's illegitimate or elections illegitimate.
West of Russia, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you know how many countries there are west of Russia?
All I know is it's a border state and Russia loves to invade.
There are like 10 of them. And they're all so small and soft. I never know which one is which.
I think it borders on the Black Sea.
Right,
no, it's landlocked. It's south of Latvia and Lithuania.
Yeah.
It borders Poland. It's north of Ukraine.
I see. Oh, yeah, they're right in there. There's a lot of writings that happened over the course of the last 2 years or something like that. In China, in India, people are standing up to the oppressions of the minorities.
I'm just going to ignore the chat.
Yeah, pretty healthy decision, in my opinion.
Unless I see the profile picture of someone else than the two trolls. Ice giant.
Jotuns.
Jotens.
So yeah, I ran out of things to talk about. I'm
Me
looking
too.
for things
Long time
to
ago.
talk about. Yeah. We don't really prepare these things, should we do?
Nope. Now I'm just looking at a map of Eastern Europe.
Yeah,
there was no cats on stream today, and I'm very disappointed, I have to say.
We can fix that.
Yeah,
oh, don't bother the cats. All right. So
no, Matt, leave them alone if they don't. Too late.
Yep, too late. Yes, we all got a cat theme.
There you go, Julie. Yeah. There's now a cat. Oh, and Mehmet got a cat too.
And there, okay, the cat is now free.
Yeah, that's a cat, all right.
Picked the wrong one.
No, she's cool. Leave them alone if they don't want to come.
Well, don't worry about it. She's fine.
The picture now showing up in stream is 2020 in a picture.
Don't insult cat butts.
It's a cat ass trophy.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
I'm leaving too.
No, I'm gonna put myself on timeout. Meaning I have to poop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's deserved after that fucking. And we stuck with the cat butt on stream.
Yes, we are stuck with the cat button on stream. I again still thinking of things to bring up or talk about because like there's always like the one or two things is like, oh what, I wish I talked about this. Oh wait, I wish I mentioned this. And then it's just like, oh well, because
yes, same. Usually I paste stuff I want to talk about in the chat so I can remember it later. But I don't.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember because last week we mentioned how gender review parties cause forest fires. It's probably just a quick thing we did if we did mention that. Gender review parties, so silly. Obsessing with like babies' genitals.
Yeah, that's not gender reveal. It's genital reveals.
Yep.
So we lost Mehmet and John. John put himself on timeout.
I heard. It's the thing, isn't it? I love that tweet about gender reveal parties. Averman says, gender reveal parties. I hate it when they reveal a gender I already know about.
Yeah,
what kind of a fucking
fun.
It's so good. What kind of a fucking gender reveal party is that?
If you already know it, yeah.
If it's a boy or a girl, who gives a fucking shit?
And let them decide when they grow up.
It's a very American thing to do, though.
It is a very binary thing to do. It's
because I mean in Europe it's not really done.
It's not, but what I'm telling you is it can catch up. It can become a thing. It's most of Europe is not feminist or LGBTQI friendly as we'd like to think. You see, it's basically America with some more frills, like better buildings and better
I wasn't
healthcare.
Listening to you.
I know you never do.
No, I usually do, but Mylene told me a lot of people call her Madame these days, and she's very happy. And that was an important message, so I paid attention to it and not to you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
obviously.
Oh God, David, no.
Gondor reveal party. My white skin. The beacons are lit. Gondor needs help.
I'm pretty sure I'm whiter than you.
Not sure about that.
Yeah, I'm so white I glow in the dark, I swear.
My face is burnt by the sun because I work. Okay, I'll have to do this.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. Yes.
I am fucking white as a paper. My face is burnt. That's why I don't look white. So where is John?
He's
Did he say he
taking
needs
a
to poop?
Yeah, he
Okay.
put himself in a 5-minute timeout, so that's his reason to like go for a poop. He can still hear us though because he's only kind of an asshole.
Yeah, he's taken
Only
his
kind of a.
yeah, he's taken his headphones with him.
Mm-hmm.
He is listening then while pooping.
Oh dear,
that's amazing.
Once he forgot to the first time he did that, he forgot to
mute the
turn his
microphone.
mic off.
And we listened to it. That's
Yes.
fucking amazing. How did I miss that?
That
Oh
was
my
perfect
God.
before you.
He cut the mic for the stream, but not for us. So
yes.
we were hearing the noises. That was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to hear that now.
No, we
Well,
didn't.
I don't really
hear
want
that
to.
kind of
but-
noise.
No.
He just took a piss, so we heard him pee basically, which was
Basically,
funny
I
in its own right because I'm
don't-
4 years old.
I don't need to hear it, but I need to have heard it, if that makes any sense.
What's with
You wish you were there.
Yes, basically.
Yeah, that was very funny.
Mm-hmm.
What's with the? Oh no, it's a reindeer. I thought it was a cow because I can see shit.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh dear.
What is it?
In the no, it has the red nose. It's the reindeer with the red nose.
It's Rudolph.
Yes.
But the point of that is just saying "oh dear" with the deer emoji.
Oh, but it's not a deer. It's a reindeer.
It's a reindeer. Or reindeer. Yeah.
Oh, reindeer. Oh, Rudolph.
Yeah, that doesn't work, Tavi.
Jonathan can't even with all of us today.
No, it makes sense to me. I saw that go, oh dear, and kind of giggle. You're the two that are wrong. He said, but no, it's a reindeer. It's like it's still a deer. What's the Oh
it's
dear.
not a deer. It's a fucking reindeer.
But you don't say oh reindeer. You say oh dear.
Yes, but it's not a deer.
And Tammy's right. It's not like it's her fault that like YouTube has a terrible.
I'm
emoji
not chastising Tavi.
But you didn't get it, and I did.
I never get it. Every other pun I have to ask to Mehmet what the fuck it means.
It's what shows up when you're doing the deer on YouTube. That's what shows up. That's what YouTube thinks is a deer. So blame it on YouTube.
I don't blame it on Tavi.
But you didn't get it, you know. Oh dear.
It's a reindeer.
And Mehmet's gone again.
I'm stubborn at the best of days, but today is not one of my best days, so don't mind me.
Now at least we all got oh shit.
Oh poop! I was going to say oh poop, but
oh poop. Oh, so like even when you know what it's supposed to be, you might as well go oh poop.
Yeah, my brain went to poop because it's the poop emoji,
It's also shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, I know.
I'd like to share this one thing with you.
I get it.
You remember when I was really fucking happy that I could fit in my ex-girlfriend's shorts?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Now they fucking fall off of my arse.
Oh.
Fuck you! I haven't lost 1 gram. Once I'm settled at Mylins, I'm going to start an intermittent fasting.
I lost about 5 kilos this time.
I really need to lose, like, not the 25 I took on. I'm never losing 25 kilos, but 10 would be nice for my joints, at least.
You could if you were in Ace. but you
What?
are. So.
Oh, okay. I can't with physical exercise anyway. Even if I wear ACE, how do I put it?
Can you swim?
All physical exercise is hurting me.
Can you swim? Is an excellent question.
Not for long.
Because swim
not with my weight. When I was 15 kilos ago, yes. I am too heavy, and my joints are not liking it. So basically, if I want to lose weight, I have to exercise, but to be able to exercise without excruciating pain, I should be lighter. So I'm going to start a fucking intermittent fasting.
Yeah, that should work. Actually, that can really
I know
work.
it works. It's not very good way to lose weight because
it's
when you start to eat normally again, you can
gain it back. Yeah, but it's the thing, isn't it? If you lose 10 to 15 and
I can
able
exercise
to
again.
exercise, that's the point. Yeah.
Well, exercise, quote unquote. I can maybe do a little biking and swimming. So yeah.
I mean,
and punching Nazis.
I'm not saying like I was way overweight, you know.
Yeah.
And it was an adventure. It was really painful to go through all that, but
Honor is calling you a magnificent creature in the chat, by the way.
Yes, thank you, baby. It's the thing though, isn't it? Like after I lost some by just dieting alone, I was able to start exercising even with my bad back, and and this is really interesting to me. I fucking fell on a dumbbell, like one of those weight things today, and it hurt like fucking hell. And I was sure I was done for. Like I would be out of action for at least a week, but I'm much better now with just some muscle relaxants. You see what I mean?
Muscle pain is easier to get over than joint pain.
I know, but I have a hernia of the
pain, not
spine.
Pain.
I have a hernia of the spine. Well, two of them actually.
Yeah, my brother too. It's not fun.
Your brother. I can
no, you're not fucking my brother.
I can help him
not
with
yet.
that. You know, I have magic hands.
Don't think that works for hernia, but
but it can work for sexual frustration.
I'm not interested. It's my brother. Stop it.
Not my brother.
Yeah, no, but I don't want to imagine my brother. No, stop
having
it.
Sex with me?
Having sex with anyone. It's my baby brother, okay? I'm not interested.
Okay, what I'm saying is,
graphic.
If you start with a diet, you can probably get to a point where joints.
Intermittent fasting isn't even a diet exactly. But
it's not. It's a quick solution.
Yeah, I can't eat whatever the fuck I want, and I stop eating for 12 hours and or more. But I'm going to.
It is going to be painful though. But
I know I'm going to be hungry as fuck.
Yeah, but I'm here.
I can't take hungry, and Mylene said she was going to do it too with me. So,
Julie wants eternal virginity for her brother because she plans to use his blood in a ritual to summon the demon Azathoth.
My brother is not a virgin.
That's what I was going to say. Her brother is not a virgin. I can tell. because he's so fucking hot. It's impossible for him to be a virgin.
I remember once he came to see me when I was at fashion school. All the girls were losing their shit. And also at that time he was in his Kurt Cobain thing, and he had the long hair like Kurt Cobain.
Girls are basic. Just introduce me to him. Awkward silence.
Yeah, what should we do now?
We should talk about.
We should sing the Marseillaise.
16/8 of Malin is doing 16/8, so maybe I'm going to start with 16/8.
We should talk about Julie's brother.
No, leave my brother alone.
I'm going to go online. I'm going to find pictures of your brother. I'm going to put them on the stream, and everybody's going to masturbate.
That was too much information.
Sorry, owner. You are going back in timeout for that one.
For what?
Nirvana disbanded after Kurt Cobain couldn't put his head together.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's really bad.
That makes more sense in Turkish.
It does. I mean, we have this really, really bad joke about what was his name? Plankton? Clapton, yeah.
Eric Clapton, yeah.
Eric Clapton. About Tears in Heaven, we have this saying, what's going on? It looks like it's going to be an album transfer. 1,000 pieces fell off of your face. It's like, you look really bad. Are you okay? You see what I mean? It's album transfer is like that, and people used to actually make the joke about Tears in Heaven.
That's
really bad.
I really don't like Eric Clapton, but that song is about
he's a white
kid dying. So.
Yeah, he's a white supremacist. I mean, he can go fuck himself. But joking about,
I don't think he was at the time he wrote that song, though.
Eric Clapton's a white supremacist.
Still is.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
He's a racist piece of shit. Yeah.
So anyway.
Oh no, I'm glad his son died.
Well, that's not his son's fault. So
he
was kind of young, the son.
Mm-hmm.
That
it's like 3 years.
Yeah,
old.
it's really sad that happened. I mean, and the joke is really bad, but I mean, I'm not endorsing that, but I fucking hate that dude. He's a racist piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just remember going through like a newsfeed or Democracy Now. That's right. Trump wants to have like a pro-American education in school.
Calling it the 1776 project.
Patriotic education, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, patriotic education, because apparently it's radical leftists that are being taught in schools right now, like Howard Zim's work. And I was just like, I would love if we were taught Howard Zim's work in schools. But the schools are not radical leftists, they're liberals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still hung up on the last subject. Sorry about that, but
that's okay.
I need to say this. He actually made a lot of money over songs that were written by people of color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he made a lot of money pandering to people who like the music of people of color. That's actually is infuriating to me, because he's a admitted white supremacist, and he fucking made millions out of black people's and brown people's backs.
there's no doubt about it. It's terrible. And
Sorry about that. Yeah, I needed to.
Being a very good guitarist isn't.
Apparently, he's since
obviously
apologized for racist stuff he did in the past.
Oh, really?
It wasn't. It was a non-apology, though. Far as I can remember.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't care about Eric Clapton. It's just.
Sorry. Yeah. That's just one of my pet peeves.
The kid dying was a sad thing, and. Yeah,
I just hate his guts.
I'm sensitive about kids dying as well. But yeah, I'm not. Don't feel sorry for Clapton.
Like I said, I'm sorry. I kind of derailed it, but I hate this dude's guts, and I needed to vent, if that makes sense.
In cool news, have you seen the interview of Michael Shannon that's circulating on Facebook today?
Oh
yes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god! I needed to like that man even more. God, he's amazing.
I posted it on my Facebook.
Michael Shannon is an actor. He played the bad guy in
Zog.
He played
Man
Zog and Man of Steel.
and in Shape of Water too.
Yep.
He's scary as fuck. He's a very good actor.
I know who Michael Shannon is.
And I'm explaining to people that listen to us. Maybe not everyone knows who Michael Shannon is.
No. Come on. Universe revolves around me. You are explaining to me.
And
I have never seen the video.
He gave an interview to Playboy.
Yeah.
Where the interviewer asked him if he'd like to play Trump in a movie of all things. And Michael Shannon destroys him. The interview is fucking amazing.
Yeah, well, don't you want to get inside his head and find out what makes him fascinating to be a bad guy who is suffering? What do you mean? How is he suffering? I mean, he's having a blast. Are you fucking kidding me? The guy's having so much fun. He's not getting Trump's not getting any consequences for his actions.
What is it to have empathy for?
Yes.
I love that interview. Is amazeballs. I love Michael Shannon.
Yeah, I didn't know his progressive side. He is a good actor. I love him.
He's on my list of good actors who are also cool with Jason Isaacs now.
He's on my list of good actors I would fuck. But yeah.
Oh God, who wouldn't you fuck?
A lot of people actually.
Trump.
Yeah, no, but in the
Trump.
good people, I mean.
For fuck's sake, John.
See, you wouldn't fuck Trump. That's what I was just saying.
Wouldn't.
I probably wouldn't.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out who you wouldn't fuck.
Ew. Oh my god, I gave myself a mental veggie.
That's the first one. I never heard of mental wedgie before.
I would never fuck Trump. Yes. Oh my fucking
Tom
god.
posted a picture of his son.
I would fuck a lot of things, but oh my god.
With an extremely nerdy T-shirt of the throne of the Game of Thrones chair, with Darth Vader on it, and it's called Game of Clones. Very nerdy T-shirt.
Nice.
So yeah, Tom's son is a nerd. Confirmed.
Of course.
I mean, it's Tom's son, so.
Is there anything else we want to bring up and talk about? Because we're just shooting the shit now.
Onur, I think if you were into it, he would totally fuck you.
Yeah, probably would. John.
It said it's important for Mehmet.
John, do you remember you told Onur you're on podcast?
What?
When he actually made a pun that was so bad that it led.
Oh yes. It summoned Julie from across the internet to.
Yeah, and made Julie despair. And I mean, I think he has the rights to join at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You said that.
Yep.
I'm not making the rules.
I see.
Hate the game, not the player.
Oh, because Onur tagged me on a pun post. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't
And
remember,
you
but
said-
it was
you
a
said-
shit one.
Yeah, and you said,
Don't
John,
show
you're
that
not
to
you're not kind of an asshole, but you're a full-on asshole. That was pretty big, in my opinion.
I have to dial down my weird for a future appearance. Have you seen us?
Have you met us? Hello, Marty.
Jesus, this
So-
is still on.
Wait,
I want to
wait.
store it back.
Wait,
Yeah, that's how we
someone
can.
said
Yes, Marty.
someone said Marty is as promiscuous, I should say, as I am. Is
Yeah,
that true,
but-
Marty?
Yes, it's true. But she has a girlfriend now, so she's only promiscuous
Well-
with her girlfriend.
Well, I
She's
do.
a Brazilian girlfriend.
I have a crush, but you know. So
Is that a
I was
Pokemon
wondering.
hat, Jonathan?
It is a Pokemon hat, yes.
I was wondering. I missed the conversation back, but we were talking about Ruth Bader,
Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Ginsburg.
Peter Ginsburg. Yeah,
Mhm.
back when I was not able to join. So, what's our consensus?
The 120-year-old lady who
She was
fucked
really
up
old.
all America by dying a
Yeah.
natural death. That was totally foreseeable by the Democrats and herself, but they didn't do anything about it. And now the country's even fucked more than it was before. Yay!
So-
them.
So
Useless.
The Supreme Court
did we-
was the Supreme Court was fucked with since the 70s and been like in just for a long time, honestly. Just that like now with Ruth Bader Ginsburg's dying and possibly Mitch McConnell rushing to like vote someone to replace her before the election, and which someone asked me is like how long before they vote for a replacement, and I go a week, and someone says that long. And it's like, yeah, maybe Monday will be Ted Cruz, but no, it's probably might be someone else. We don't know who they're going to pick or do the trials and something like that. We don't know how long that's going to take. We need America needs at least 4 Republican senators to say, no, I'm not going to hold a vote or I'll vote against the nominee in order for that to not happen, the seat to go empty. Because if there's only 3 Republican senators that said, no, I won't vote, then Pence would be the tiebreaker and like a vote to nominate. And so
Pence is going to be what kind of a shit country live in?
If their Senate is tied, then the vice president's only constitutional duty, besides stepping up if the president dies, is to cast a tie-breaking vote in the Senate.
Yes, exactly. That's how it is. And
That being said, they just need a fourth one.
I really want this face on the fucking thumbnail on this week's.
I don't think we choose the thumbnail though.
I
know.
could if I was able to go, if I cared enough to go through and find it, then I could do that.
I'll
I'm
do
not
it
gonna.
more, so I'll do it more, so it's gonna be easy for you.
Yeah, that's basically a system. So now, and this is the thing. Liberals are still going to say like vote Biden. I understand, to get rid of the fascists in the
There's
White
a
House, right?
third one, Marty. Do you know who that is?
Yeah. Oh man, I saw that name.
Collins, Markovsky, and
I don't know who the third one was. I forgot.
Grassley.
Yeah, Grassley.
I don't know who
Hey,
that is.
Yeah, I don't know who Grassley is either. And also like no Democrats got to like agree to vote in the confirm because there was a Democrat that can vote to confirm Brett Kavanaugh.
So there's 3 Republicans that
believe that the one who voted was Joe Manchin.
I think so, yeah.
Because he's from West Virginia, and his seat is.
Tavi says, "Why is there a picture of me on screen?"
I don't know because
you're a wolf. That's a cat, babe.
How did that happen?
So the question is, did we have a consensus about that she's, I mean, mildly nice, but the hashtag resistance was
that's she wasn't a good person, but
yeah, that's what I'm getting at actually.
But she was important in the
obviously I'm not saying anything against that. She preserved a lot of things.
Romney has said he wouldn't vote.
Mitt Romney, I can see not voting. Yeah, Mitt Romney was the only Republican senator that voted to impeach Donald Trump.
That's what fucking timeline are we living in? Well, Romney is the good guy. Oh my God.
Romney is at least a decent human being because when Charlottesville happened, I retweeted him. He's like, yes, that's totally right. There's no place for Nazis in this country. He's like, wait a minute, are we treating Mitt Romney?
Yeah, Mitt Romney, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. He also went out there and protest with Black
He is a
Lives
Republican
Matter
who can be shamed. That's really
it. Yes, he's the only Republican that can be shamed. A lot of Republicans can't be shamed.
So he has a conscience. So.
Yes, he has conscience. Yes.
We're talking about a Republican.
We were talking about Republican Mitt Romney, who was the presidential candidate in 2012 for the Republican Party. He also had his own version of like Affordable Care Act in Michigan and Massachusetts.
Yeah, but he's a piece of shit.
I agree.
Pro-life, no.
Yes. I think he is pro-life. I'm pretty sure he's pretty pro-life because we have some Democrats that are also pro-life, and that in certain districts.
What are you saying, Mehmet, in the chat?
I don't know.
There we go, Tabby. Now you have a picture. It won't show up for you guys for another 30 seconds.
Right. Yeah, 30 seconds. So our consensus of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, yes, she does some good things. Yes, she does some good things on the Supreme Court, but she was not great on the indigenous issues whatsoever. And so
not just indigenous. There was also finance issues with finance and some other thing.
I think she was at least against the Citizens United, but that just needed a 5-4.
indigenous. She voted for the fucking pipeline.
Oh,
well, she voted saying it was not unconstitutional to put it when it was because indigenous land is not American land. Well, not exactly.
Yeah, it shouldn't be honestly. So. Okay.
Undermines unions. She didn't like unions apparently.
And yet this is an interesting thing. And I'm not surprised that like our red, blue, green was against unions because honestly a lot of politicians are against unions. Yet Steve said to me yesterday in this Ask Away in response to my question that like, hey, there's now a bill on the Senate floor, the House floor, about cards or something like that. I have to listen back to the details or look at the bill in itself, where it's just like you can just like check off, yes, I'll like to join a union, and a union can come to your workplace to like, hey, here's the things you need to do to be part of the union and stuff like that. Not sure if I'm like full on board with that. Have to look into it more deeply.
On Joey's wall, they posted something, and in the comments. Someone is talking about that fuckery with unions.
So yeah, but now But Steve's point is that like if Biden's in the White House,
Joey.
I trust Joey as well. But Steve thinks that like Biden would be able to like support something that's like pro-union, and I'm just like,
my ass, yes.
Yeah, it's just like,
yeah, he would be able, but he won't do it.
That's my thing.
He's not a leftist, and it's not in his interests.
Joe Biden's a conservative, and I should not say that to Steve Schatz because he'll be pissed at that.
Just 1 minute after the stream, I'll explain. Mehmet.
Cool.
Okay. So our consensus of our red, blue, green, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she was at least good on the Supreme Court for what she did, and which was the reason to vote for Biden because we're voting for like RBG's replacement. And that still might happen. Who knows? We'll find out. And,
if enough Republicans can be shamed or threatened into not going along with McConnell, then...
No, but even so, I think it's a good idea to vote against Trump.
Yeah, especially if you're in a swing state.
If you're in a swing state, and don't vote Green. Just if you're planning
the Green
to vote,
Party. That's just a scam money making thing for.
If you're planning to vote, vote for Biden. I know it's ew, but I mean, yeah. Vote against Trump is the thing.
Yeah, I had to vote for the conservative, racist, rapist,
Someone started on Facebook Tough Pride
is that
on
real?
October 28th. What?
Tough Pride?
They tried
is that fucking real?
I don't know, but they tried to do straight pride too, and it really didn't work.
Straight pride was fucking better than this. And Honor is right. They are fucking asking to be punched.
Yeah, or to be pointed at and laughed at. Honestly, at this point, I can't take them seriously anymore. Except when it's fucking Karen Rowling because she has power. But what?
Throw white, blue, and pink paint on them.
White,
trans
blue,
colors.
And pink.
White, blue, and pink are the trans colors, so the trans flag.
Yes, I know.
Yes, so
white
throw
paint on them.
So throw white, blue, and green. White, blue, and pink paint.
Like people who throw red paint on people wearing fur, things like that.
Yeah.
Paintball
guns. I agree.
You can put somebody's eye out. We're not like cops. We actually
not eyes. Go and aim for the legs.
Just get paint guns, not paintball guns.
Oh yeah, paint guns. Yeah.
Paintballs can't really be aimed. They fly all over the place.
That's true. Yeah, I thought turf was a slur according to them too.
Again, if
it's not a slur if it's not yelled at you by a 12-year-old on the internet.
Exactly. If I don't hear it on Xbox Live, it's not a
slur
when
it's self-coined.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
That's what she said.
Yeah. We have 30 seconds.
Yeah. I've never been able to eliminate that delay.
So we are.
I think that delay is
pretty synchro on the self-coin thing.
Food coloring, water balloons would be great fun.
Yeah, food coloring and water
for the whole family. Yes.
This is a slur. Karen is a slur. Thanks, Julie Bindle, for that little gem.
Yes, and glitter bombs. Yes, let's add glitter to the water balloons. Yeah, glitter.
Oh God, that's mean.
What?
The glitter. He says that's mean.
Oh, come on. It'd be sparkly. It'd be fabulous.
No, I know. The fun thing to do is also just sending glitter in an envelope. Because when you open it, you put it everywhere. And
Oh yeah.
You can't get rid of it. If it's wet when you get it on you, it can be washed off. But
Do you remember the tweet about?
yes, you're a good girl, Tavi.
Do you remember the
she's a
tweet
good girl.
about gays oppressing the heteros?
No.
And gays replied in kind and said,
See,
I remember,
that's why I don't go on Twitter anymore.
I remember when the heteros, my mother and father had to work in glitter mines, and they worked 15 hours a day, and then they
were dragged off to be gay married against their will.
Yeah, it's that tweet was probably the awesomest thing that ever happened to me. And there are some new ones that includes AOC in them, you know. What was her name? AOC. I keep
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Yeah,
Ocasio-Cortez. Yeah, you know, it's painful when families are broken and, you know, people are forced to work in the glitter mines, and you know, it's
I
really
saw
sad.
that.
Yeah,
I saw that
I know you
glitter
did.
mine thing.
Yeah, it's fucking
That
amazing.
was amazeballs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If I was a capitalist, I would like a glitter mine.
Yeah.
Well, no, I would like a gold mine, because gold
Obviously.
Currently
makes
gold
me
is valuable,
crazy.
yeah.
But
or an emerald mine, and a fucking
no, I'm not very fond of emeralds.
No, emerald mine or any.
Just dig a big hole and fill it with cars.
Yes, that's where I was going to. Come on, let me talk. And the ability to terraform planets, but not using it here, but using it on Mars. You see, that makes so much fucking sense.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
He's making fun of Elon
I didn't
Musk.
track.
Yes, I'm making fun of Elon Musk.
Oh, fuck that guy. And some.
I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't. I only.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I was just
people
putting
who I find
emphasis
really-
on how much I like shiny stuff, especially gold.
Silver mine, that might be something, yeah.
Lead mine, so they get lead poisoning.
Silver is pretty, but I like gold better.
Do you know the song like Lead Poisoning?
No.
I'm sending it.
We've been streaming for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, Onur wants to dunk on Elon Musk. Knock yourself out, babe.
Always.
Oh yeah, do ahead.
Elon Musk is
do
a
that.
terrible person.
Yeah, Elon Musk bragged
Not
about
quite as bad as
cool,
Peter Thiel, but
Oh, okay, that's a good point.
because Peter Thiel
Elon
is
Musk-
apparently a white supremacist.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Peter Field, the Fields Prize? That gave his name to the Field Prize, no? It's a scientist?
Who is Peter Thiel?
He's a billionaire who wanted to move to New Zealand. He supported Trump.
Oh, okay,
I don't know too much about him.
Not here. He's not the person I thought about. Anyways, I call Elon Musk stale John Barrowman because it kind of looks like John Barrowman, but stale.
You just fucking ruined my sex fantasies.
John Barrowman is a transphobe, so good.
Really?
I don't care about John Barrowman. I care about Captain Jack Harkness.
Yes, but it's not
and
stale.
You just ruined it for me.
No. Next time you see Elon Musk, you'll see it too.
I'm kinda afraid that I will.
But it's not tainting John Barrowman's beauty. It's just funny to see that if John Barrowman was ugly, he would be Elon Musk.
That's true.
Honor keeps gushing about you, so I don't know that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be his bi-curious sex at some point.
Makes sense.
He's too young though.
Or you're a squish, the not romantic crush.
A platonic crush.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the perfect example. Rich people shouldn't exist. Guillotines were made for that. I'm going to write a song about guillotines.
Mm-hmm. It's so many people.
But you already have A la Lanterne, don't you?
What?
Why do you need a song about guillotines when you have A la Lanterne?
Yes, that's true, but I didn't wrote it. Write it. I didn't write it. Oh, I didn't wrote.
Right.
Oh, I don't know how to speak anymore.
And apparently we broke Mehmet, and now he's saying...
No, Mehmet's just listening to a song that he posted
and
to
Onur
us.
says he's by Mehmet. Oh God. I saw that coming.
Of course he did. And what else to say? We've been like we're still streaming, ran out of things to say. We
ran out of things to say an hour ago.
Over an hour ago. Well, Mehmet, is there anything else you wanted like join the conversation on? Because you missed the first half an hour.
Oh yeah, I have. Sorry about that. And Goldfinger back. Oh my God, John.
No.
I just stumbled upon a tweet by a turf that is funny. Do you want me to read it to you?
Yeah,
sure, why not?
Go ahead, please.
So
save me.
The turf says the uterus transplants have only been from women to other women, never trans women. They do not have a pelvis or the 9 different hormones needed to return a pregnancy.
Don't have a pelvis?
So they don't have a pelvis.
So
basic biology fail.
Well,
so Elvis the pelvis is like a misnomer?
No.
Because Elvis
this
is a
sort
dude,
of like
as
people
far
who
as I
think
know.
that women have vagina bones.
Yeah, I know. I'm It's like okay. Let me recite this. I had this online what's it called? Arts. What's it called? Anatomy for Arts. Yeah, for artists. And the first thing he said, the dude said, and he's a very prominent Anatomy for Artists trainer. He said, "Okay, I know what you're going to ask, but men do not have one fever
rib
bone. That's
a
we
common
have
myth.
whatever.
We have the
That's
same
a myth.
skeleton. We have the same skeleton.
Yes, you can't really tell from a skeleton if someone is a woman or a man,
Unless you're an anthropologist.
You can tell if from skeleton if the person were able to give birth.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell quite a lot from a skeleton if you're a physical anthropologist.
Physical anthropologists
you can't
told me
know gender
personally,
though, but
you can't know gender, you can know sex.
John.
Yes.
physical anthropologists told me personally that it's not that easy. It's an urban myth that you can tell from the skeleton. And they told me personally, like I know a couple of doctors in the area, they told me personally that it's really a hit and miss. I mean, if it's really wide, you can probably say that's a woman, but it's not always true.
No, you can't say it's a woman. You can say that it's really probably
sex. Yeah. The
was
sex.
female.
I know.
But
I know,
in the sense, biological sense, I hate English for that reason, because you use female and male interchangeably for gender and sex, and it's very incorrect.
Yes, that's the issue though. What they told me means that you can't really tell biologically if they're male or female 100%. You see what I mean?
No, you can't 100%.
It's a thing. The anatomy books
is just
generalize.
Yes.
Yeah. They just generalize the hip shape, the changes in hip shape. It's not really that certain that you will get that in a female or a
for fuck's
male.
Sake, David. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Aren't the dervish Turkish too?
I don't know, but I think I'm gonna go out and find myself a big top and have sex or something, because that's the only way I can.
Yeah, I'm hungry, so I think we got like.
Yeah. We've been at this for 3 hours now.
Yeah. Bye, Tavi.
Yes.
Bye, everyone. Yes, get caffeine. Practice safe care. I'll quickly do my pitches. Summer and the Geek on YouTube, on Twitter, and on Twitch. Follow me there when I have good fucking internet so I can stream. I probably just use my phone for all my Twitch streams whenever I do that. Threes instead of E's and Geeks, and the other links are down below.
My pitch is just follow SJA. It's fucking amazing. And John Brockman is a fucking asshole.
No, kind of.
Only kind of an asshole. Cool.
I keep trying, but you guys keep saying I'm not all the way there yet.
Bye.
You'll get there. You'll get there. See you later, mate.
Well, also Dungeons and Debacles.
Yes, I was just about to say. I'm also on Dungeons and Debacles, a D&D podcast hosted by my friend Kevin. Heck of a lot of fun.
They're not on Spotify, though.
I don't know.
We're not on Spotify either.
I don't know how to. I just posted the thing. It does the thing, and apparently that's not enough of the thing.
I think for Spotify, you actually have to sign up, like Stitcher.
But I will look into Spotify and how things go on the Spotify. In the meantime, we
keep reaching for that asshole.
I just did that.
In the meantime, we are done for the day. So, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, babes.